transformed. Every Wednesday is fasting and prayer service at 11 a.m. Thursday, Alpha study at 7:30 p.m. At the end of each class, we have a Bible trivial. How well do you know your Bible? We are going through the Word of God, book by book. At the USA Coral Springs location only. And online for all our online viewers and listeners. Visit us at 17 Haining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida 33076. Hosted by Bishop John Wayne and Pastor Elizabeth Manning. Come expecting God to move at Omega. This is your year, saith God.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Tune in every Saturday at 11:30 a.m. on Omega Radio for Pray Without Ceasing with your host, Prophetess Sarah Smith.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a church or you're a church organization or you're non-for-profit or you have a word, you're an evangelist, you're a pastor, you're a preacher, you're a Sunday school teacher, we want you to know that in our upcoming telethon, you can fill it during that time, free of charge. Just come on air and encourage the body of Christ and preach the gospel. If you are interested, give us a call at 954-900-4310. Participate in our telethon. Don't forget, free slot.
1 hour slots.
Several times a day for you and your church and your organization to preach the word of God.
For further information, call the Jamaica number 876-204-9356 or the United States Headquarters Office 954-773-8377 to reserve your slot now.
It's the Omega Radio Vehicle Donation Program. Donate a car, truck, motorcycle, boat, or even an airplane to WOIB-FM and help keep quality Christian programming on the air. Your vehicle donation supports us in providing listeners with the best in gospel Christian music, as well as family-oriented programs. The process is easy, and your gift qualifies for a tax deduction, too. Simply call 954-773-4444 to complete the form, and we'll pick up your vehicle for free at a time that works best for you.
Working at Telethon, yeah. Telethon, what's up, Pastor Dave?
The Telethon is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, February 22nd to Sunday, March 15, with the Telethon reveal on Sunday, March 15 during Sunday service.
Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air. For our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361 400 372 or Jamaica National 200 00 26 7789 or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Haining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
Need to ship barrels, vehicles, or commercial cargo? Whether you're a returning resident or sending goods overseas, Lewis & Company Enterprising has got you covered. From Lauderhill to the world, we specialize in LCL, FCL, and all your international shipping needs, fast, reliable, and secure. Shipping to and from Jamaica and the world. For further information, call 954-850-7810 today. That's 954-850-7810. Your trusted partner in shipping and logistics. Lewis & Company, shipping made simple. Special thanks to Lewis & Company Enterprising, your trusted partner in international shipping and logistics, and a proud sponsor of Omega Radio. For more information, call 954-850-7810. Shipping made simple.
You're listening to Omega Radio. Broadcasting live. Omega Radio Omega. Radio Omega.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings and salutations for the final day of the week on The Sports Desk. The name is Orville. Howdy, Mr. Man.
Yeah, good afternoon to you and good afternoon to the great listeners of Omega Radio Sports and The Sports Desk. Well, I hear you. I hear. Good afternoon, listeners.
Yes.
I hear your former friend struggling.
Making an absolute mess of himself.
Struggling. It was embarrassing to listen to Oral Tracy this morning, people. Let me start with your point that he's taking on. Claiming victory.
Yeah.
Now, you said the West Indies team, you said it quite some time, that the West Indies T20 team cannot continue like this because other teams have improved. And you said it's either 6 and 4s or block.
Yeah.
When the 6 and 4s are not going off, then the batting field is
we struggle as
a team. So we need to find a balance between when we're not scoring boundaries to get 1s and 2s to still keep the scoreboard ticking over. And most, including Dwayne Bravo, saying that you're right, because the other teams, I hit about 6 and 4s, but they are also scoring a lot with the bars that they're not making the 6 and 4. But most people agree. Oral Tracy didn't, by the way. He was saying I saw the man should have played.
Yeah, he was disagreeing.
Yeah, man, he was disagreeing with him. He said, that was strength.
Him and Badger were saying that we can't, but we should concentrate on boundary.
Yes.
So the guy was disagreeing with my point.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
But today, now he's saying that he won the argument because the West Indies is still struggling to rotate the strike in terms of scoring runs, in terms of the non-boundary deliveries. But because they're not willing or they can't, how is that a counter to your point?
I don't
know. That's not the reason why we are struggling. So you give the reason why we are struggling.
Yes.
With our inability to do it or our not willing to do it makes you lose the argument.
I don't understand it. He's losing his mind.
He might lose it, but because he has said that we don't play with no midfield for 10 years, he must say.
Yeah.
Jamaica national senior team, they don't play with the midfield. We can't play football like that. I think it's a good point.
Yeah.
I agree.
Me too.
So is he saying now that because 10 years later we're still not playing the midfield, he has lost the argument? Because we're still not playing the midfield.
Well, clearly.
That's still strong. So you lose the argument, my friend, that Jamaica not playing with the midfield because Jamaica is still, the coaches are not willing to play with a midfield and the player we don't have the ability to play with that play through the midfield.
Yeah.
You're saying because of that 10 years later you have lost that argument, my good friend? No.
He's losing.
You're losing it completely.
I mean, losing it completely.
He spoke about Messi.
No, before you get
before
to
me,
Messi,
yeah.
How can Imam Baggio and some other people were disagreeing with me? Remember, I was saying we not going to dominate no more cricket,
like
cricket doing that something.
Yes.
So it's either we find someone who can do it, or the ones that are there, we get them to learn for not just have a power game, but a touch game as well.
Mm-hmm.
The guy was disagreeing with me. Years after, the West Indies are struggling. We are number 7 and still struggling. And the guy says he won the argument. I am...
No, you would have claimed victory.
I
am saying
this is exactly what I was telling you all. But not only that, bro. This is a guy who says, I own this man. This man is literally like my radio talk show son now. He's no American.
No.
The man says, I am not going to talk no cricket when him just that. I say you have to talk cricket. No, in talk cricket every day.
No, him love talking the cricket.
Do you? So me, follow me. Because you did say you're not.
Him love talk.
This guy says he's not here to win arguments. But because I said this is what I'm about, the guy's following me. So he's coming on to do what he used to criticize me for doing. winning argument.
Trying, because he's not
because I'm not really.
He's not winning any.
But before you say nothing, you know what I think? A lot of the brightish callers are realizing what the dollars I tell them he's not the most intelligent. Him not attract them.
Him not attract them in.
No. You know what I mean? Him can't build the kind of show with the kind of callers that him have.
Oh Lord.
So him resort to them. Him resort to coming at me or resorting to recycle the same old argument. Now we all talk about things, but we're not set out for that. You get me? If it come up, it come
up.
Yeah,
because I don't know how Messi come back. But let me show you about his inconsistency in that regard now.
In the Messi
because he has his views that Messi was horrendous at the World Cup before, and most intelligent people know so not never so. He didn't live up to his expectation because we compare Messi to himself. But the problem I'm having with Tracy now is that listeners, he has had a discussion all week about LeBron James versus Michael Jordan in the NBA Finals. And the 2007 finals came up. And the Maverick said, I'm not going to criticize LeBron James for that. Because LeBron James was young. LeBron James was 21 going on to 22.
Yeah.
He was young. Mind you, LeBron was the best team, as Garvey pointed out the other day. He was the best player on the team, and he was doing better leading up to the final. But I think it is fair for Oratory to say, listen, LeBron James was only 21 first final. Me not criticize him. Me not put that in the criticism of him not performing well in the final. But come Messi now. Him gather up information for Messi failures, according to him, in the World Cup. So him exclude the last one where him claiming was brilliant. And him criticize him for the 4. But if LeBron James is getting a pass for being young at 21, why is Messi being criticized at 18 years old? Because in 2006, Messi was 18, not Tracy.
Yeah.
Mr. Tracy, Messi was 18 in 2006. He was the best player on the team, and he was used sparingly. How you have put that in the mix? Get the 4 World Cup numbers and put them together and I beat Messi, and not realizing that if you're going to be consistent, my boss, in your analysis, Messi being 18, not being the best player, was used sparingly because he didn't even come on in the last game. Why are you putting the 2006 World Cup in the criticism of Messi and saying that you're not going to use 2007? It's like that you prefer, it's better you use LeBron because LeBron was still the best player on the Cavs team and he was better leading up. Messi wasn't even a sure starter in 2006. Why are you criticizing for 2006? You're too inconsistent, my boss.
Inconsistent is not the word. That's lacking basic. Now the guy says Messi scored 7 goals in 2022, which is true. Mm-hmm. But any intelligent analysis would have to include the 4 penalties where Messi have. It's a different thing to say a man scores 7 goals. But you have to mention. If Messi did get some penalties in the previous World Cup,
he would have scored most of them too. Would have scored most of them.
So you can't say Messi dominated and played his best World Cup by scoring 7 goals without mentioning that 4 of them goals were penalties in it.
Yeah.
It is a dishonest part of the reasoning, brother. But what can we expect? So when Bello made a statement that really good discussions around us, I think that has hurt him. But more and more people are seeing it. More and more people.
Yes.
And even him friend them are telling him. It is obvious that the guy is delusional. Man said with an argument when one means say I got my
last lick for him. Or you can play a tape. He's a LeBron James guy, people. You all know. Or you gonna play a tape with somebody mentioning Michael Jordan and the word horrible player, and use that tape to win an argument. Carter Pippen has lost his mind, my boss.
Yeah, but then when them catch him say he didn't say.
He didn't say.
Scottie Pippen
say. But you play the tape and say a victory.
The man is a
Scottie Pippen is not credible. You can't use Scottie Pippen.
The man sometimes I wonder where was he last?
And when Craig grabbed him, when Craig grabbed him, no, I don't really that me talk about till 6 and 6 me talk about.
But Craig them need to tell him, brother, you don't sound good. But they won't. Anyway.
We take a break.
We're coming back.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere. Here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
Is your peace of mind protected? When it comes to your home, business, or vehicles, you deserve the best. Choose Hawkeye. From our superior scalable wireless alarm systems to our team of reliable, competent installers, we've got you covered. We offer a full range of security solutions, including vehicle and fleet management, professional guard services, CCTV, advanced alarm system, gates and intercom solutions, and even electrified fencing. Don't wait until it's too late. Contact Hawkeye today at 926-HAWK. Hawkeye, securing what matters most.
Need property sales data for Jamaica? Use the National Land Agency's Jamaica Property Sales Data JAMPROP application to assist you with information regarding the transfer of registered titles, registered mortgages, as well as sale prices of properties. To register for JAMPROP, all you need is internet access. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or visit nla.gov.jm. The National Land Agency. One agency, one goal to serve you better.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far. My Mega Mart, best value by far.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
You know, so none of what you say, no, this is serious now. You need to check on the.
No, I need to see him.
No,
I need to see him.
He's hurting at the Dunn's Bride show comparison. Bella, you shouldn't have done that to the man. He's completely losing his mind. So, me said, 7-8 years ago, people, we are not going to be the same force in T20 cricket if we continue to over-rely on power hitting. Enough man take me and say power hitting is the way to go. Right? T20 is about boundaries. I'm telling you that if that is our only game, we are going to suffer. 7-8 years down the road,
still suffering.
We are suffering. We are number 17 at the ranking, have not even gotten to another final after 2016. The guy says you win the argument.
Because West Indies have continued to play this full cricket.
How do you win an argument when you used to say that's the way I have to play? Me, I tell you, so we can't continue to play like this and succeed. We are not playing like this, we're not succeeding. Guy, win an argument.
Because them continue to play the full cricket. And that's the reason why I'm saying with the argument,
Because them continue.
Yeah, because them not, him say them can't change. Because one of the time, when they start to beat him say, they can't change, they can't play no other way.
Well, what did he and Badger used to say about how we should play?
No, man, initially they were saying that, but when you start give analysis now, them start kind of drift away from that.
Oh, yeah, when argument
and start to say, why them can't do no better?
And when you can't do no better, you're going to lose.
So don't come say, because them still are true, so them can't do no better.
The man win the T20 argument when we was in this worthless as ever. When mid that tell us them are going to worthless as ever.
Anyway, we have a
delusion.
Yeah, we have a
We want to talk to Andrew Price. Andrew Price make a statement about local ballers vis-a-vis overseas ballers. We'll knock Andrew in another few. Listen out, Fee.
Yeah, but we'll go on.
All right, hello.
New York.
Diego.
Good afternoon, Diego.
I thought you guys forget about the callers.
No, man. That had to be administered. No, you have our attention fully.
Yeah, man. Couple of things now. Before we go, you forgot to mention the two most important things that made us the champion, and you said it. I don't know why you're not reminding the listeners. Until we find a Narayan and Badri and a Marlon Samuels, that's also an issue.
I used to tell him that
win without great players,
Yeah, I used to remind him, and just batting with the dudes and win. We used to have power hitting, make we win. I said, no. We used to have a man named Narayan and Badri, them too. Oh, keep going.
Don't forget the icon,
He was
Marlon Samuels.
Man of the match in both games that we won, the both finals, playing sensible cricket. Oh.
Here you go. Okay, I thought you forgot about that.
No, but when we have the bright colors, them like you, you will remind us about these things.
No, sports. We don't take sports to the level there about scholars. We respect true scholars.
No,
man.
I'm not saying about scholars.
We have to keep sports in its lane, you know. Because you're going to make some of these scholars think they're scholars now because you like them, you know.
No, Diego, I'm not saying about scholars. I talk about people who can...
I thought you went to scholars.
No. People who can take a position in a sporting argument that makes sense about it. And that me attack.
No, we're talking sports because, you know, Diego, what's your position over there? Zidane, what's your position? I need to know some of the position so we can have a discussion now based on the facts and our eyesight and the common sense of the sport. Now, before I got to make an announcement. My Masters team, the New York Masters team, will be in Harborview tomorrow, playing the Harborview team tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So, Orville and Zidane, you remember a caller used to be Boys Town?
Yeah, man, I remember Boys
Town. Yes.
Yeah, my son must come check him, man. I mean, because tomorrow, Saturday, 6 p.m., and I think they play Santos next Thursday, 7 p.m. And so the New York Masters be with them thing, you know?
Diego, give him a number.
You have him number, you know?
Oh, you have him number?
Yeah, man, Zidane have him number. Zidane have him number, man.
Yeah, he's a Gunner fan as well.
Arsenal,
yes, indeed.
Arsenal fan, you know, Orville.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Big Gunner fan, man, you know? We talk about Gunners every weekend, man, and the stress, when we used to go through the stress. Now we've seen better days.
All right, position again, Orville. Now let's get back to a couple of things.
Yeah.
You mentioned Messi. Who do you have as greater? Because sometimes I'm not sure. I do find. Who's greater for you, Maradona or Messi?
Diego Armando Maradona, friend of God.
Okay, just to make sure. So it goes back to my thing now. CC asked you a question. I'm surprised he didn't give you an answer.
What was that?
He's asked you, who's greater, Brian Lara or Steve Smith?
Define greater.
But you never asked me that when you answer my question about the same way you answer my question about Maradona and Messi.
If your definition of greatness includes
No, don't do that. This is very good. I asked you about Maradona and Messi. You never asked me what's the definition. So you know in your mind who's greater.
No,
just give me who you have greater in your mind between Lara or Steve Smith.
Do you think Steve Smith is the better batsman?
No, I didn't ask you who is better. Don't do that, man. You're talking about intellectual and reasoning.
And if you're using impact on the sport, then Brian Lara. Just like how me think if you use impact on the sport, Pele over Maradona.
And Messi too.
Maybe that's squeeze. But if you're talking purely what I'm doing...
Steve Smith is greater than Lara then?
No. I'm saying if your definition of greatness includes off the field,
okay, hold on.
Then Brian Lara.
What is your definition of greatness when you answered Maradona, Messi?
Your ability on the field.
So use the same definition now.
There are two.
Ability to bat. So use the same definition now for Lara and Smith. Use that same definition you just told me. Who is greater? Steve Smith or Brian Lara?
I am going to say, I understand both definitions, you know. I understand that people can define greatness. Hold on, let me make the point, sir. Some people incorporate greatness to mean impact and them something in the sport. I can accept that definition. However, I can also accept the definition that greatness between me and you is simply which one are we better in a given field. Now, me think Pele had bigger impact on the sport than Diego. And me think Brian Lara had a bigger impact on the sport than Smith. But if you ask me who me think can bat better, Smith, and who me think can play ball better, Maradona. Does that...
Okay, so let me start. No, that didn't answer my question. So let me do it again now. I asked you who is greater, Maradona or Messi? You say Maradona.
Yes,
and your
because
definition
I was using...
you were using all right, I can talk.
I was going by the definition of who is the better player. It's purely on the field of play. But I can also understand another definition.
So you say Maradona is a better player on the field than Messi?
Me think so.
And that's what makes him greater?
No. Greater, if you're going with a definition that includes impact off the field, then that's a different conversation.
Why are you making this difficult? Maybe Zidane can intervene here.
You know, understand that the words greater can mean more than
No,
one
but
thing.
I am asking.
So it depends on which one of the definition you are working with.
Who's greater? So which one? When you answered?
I answered that already.
Which definition were you
The one
using for
about who's a
greater?
better. Let me answer that 3 times already, you know. If you're talking about on the field of
No,
play.
what were you talking about? Not there you go.
But me answer that 3 times already too. On the field of play.
So he's saying Smith is greater.
On the field of play.
He's saying
But let me not say it 3 times.
He's saying Smith great.
Mister, if you are talking about things off the field,
Let me ask you
Brian.
again now. Since I just say it for you. Who's a greater batsman for Orville? Lara or Smith?
If greater means who is a...
No, the more you give the same reason you give for him. So you don't have to explain.
Eh?
You want the same
I'm
definition.
thinking
So
that-
you say Maradona over Messi.
It depends on the definition.
No, more use the same definition. That's what he's asking. You say when you ask him Maradona Messi, you just without the question.
All right, so may I work with my definition?
Yes. So
better is
Smith.
Smith.
So you must Smith.
Greater is Smith. If we are restricted to that battle.
No, you know why you have. No, you know why sometimes you and your callers have some issues.
No, it depends on which definition are you using?
Is that all right? That is there for you.
So if Diego, because he never if you when you ask him Maradona Messi.
No, because me think we are work with who we think are better. Because normally that, you know, who are the best footballer? Pele or Maradona or Messi. Usually when the Messi and Maradona debate come in, we are talking about who can play ball better than who. But when come in with the greater thing, I mean, no say, he might twist it now.
So CC, if you're listening, he answered your question that Smith is a greater batsman than Lara.
Yeah, if I panic for
all right, move on now. Couple of things in Orville in the World Cup coming up. The next, our thing, the cricket. Poland.
Oh, they mean the squad.
You give me the practicality. Are they looking to bring back Poran, or is that a
He
myth?
said no already.
Them link him, man, and Poran
said no.
I'm not depend that to the number.
Yeah, man, he said
no. So they were seeking to recruit him.
Yeah, man. Miles Bass call him personally and said, do we beg if you come back? Poran said, me.
No. And he said
no. No one, brother. Poran felt slighted. Poran wanted some days.
Hold the line, Diego. A long time in the car. We'll give you 1 minute after the break.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Respect. Yeah.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere, here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain. Join Lady Marian weekdays for In the Mix, right after the Real Talk Show. It's an inspirational program that connects with your heart, soul, and spirit. In the Mix, Mondays through Fridays after the Real Talk Show. It's Lady Marian with In the Mix on Omega Radio. Stay connected. In the Mix on Omega Radio, where Jesus is the star.
So yeah, go I walk through the valleys of the shadows of death. I will fear no evil.
Start your week on higher ground with Elevation Sundays, your Sunday evening destination for powerful praise, soul-stirring worship, and the gospel sounds that lift your spirit and renew your faith. From timeless classics to fresh anthems of hope, join us as we celebrate the joy, the power, and the presence of God in every song. This and every Sunday evening from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. USA time with your host, Camelia Kelly on Omega Radio. Elevation Sundays, where your next dimension begins.
Put on my dancing shoes.
Love is the cornerstone of our existence. We live for its passion, for its pain, and even for the glory. Love is like a Guinness. 1 minute it's sweet, 1 minute it's sour. We are inviting all the singles and couples, married on all, to come and visit Pastor Elizabeth Manning and Bishop John Wayne Manning, hosts of the Real Talk Show that talks so much about love galore. February the 13th at 6:30 p.m. right here at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida. There's gonna be a gala you don't want to miss out. It's a red and white affair. I'm telling you, if you want to catch somebody this year, you need to come. If you are in a relationship and you're having trouble, I expect you and your lover to come. It's happening right here at Omega Church. Don't miss out on this. Go online at OmegaRadio.co and OmegaChurchOnline.com and register. We also gonna have pay-per-view, but if you don't register, you're gonna be missing out. Give us a call for further information at 954-773-8377 or 876-204-9356. Love doesn't just happen by accident. Love comes by purpose. Love on Purpose 2026.
As we at the Omega Church are fulfilling God's commission according to Matthew 25, we are asking you to prayerfully consider becoming a monthly financial partner with us. By going to our website at www.theomegachurch.com, the top right corner, click on Donation, and please donate or send your monthly donation.
NCB 361-400-372. VMBS is 713-520-287. Cash App is $WOIB 1019. Zelle 954-773-4444. You can write to us at P.O. Box 935005, Margate, Florida 33093. Be a sponsor today. You can add us to your will. Your donation, whether large or small, help us to keep us on the air.
Reaching out to your loved ones and they are being delivered, saved, and set free. Will you call Bishop and say, let me just be a partner? You may even do $10 a month. Whatever you can do a month, please do it, because watch this, you need this station and the station needs you. God bless you in Jesus' name. Thank you, Bishop, for letting me come here today. Praise God. And I appreciate your entire family. We family. Will you call Bishop and say, let me just be a partner?
Donors Hotline in United States at 954-773-8377 or Jamaica Donors Hotline 876-204-9356. Our Omega Radio Donors Hotline Office in Europe 0115-647-4466. Thank you.
Will you call Bishop and say, let me just be a partner?
Need to ship across the globe? From Fort Lauderdale to the Caribbean, Canada, or anywhere in the world, Cheney Bro Worldwide Moving has you covered. Fully licensed, insured, and trusted for residential, commercial, and international moves, we make shipping stress-free. Enjoy tailor-made solutions for every shipment, fragile or bulky, and stay in control with our cutting-edge tracking system. Plus, friendly expert support to handle customs, paperwork, and any questions along the way. Ready for a smooth ship and move experience? Call 888-344-8895 now for your free estimate. Cheney Bro Worldwide Moving, connecting you to the world.
CBW Shipping is a proud sponsor of Omega Radio.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so Diego, we're back.
Diego, for your final minute.
Is he there? Or he lost
Diego?
patience?
Yeah, because the break was quite long.
Yeah, the break was a little. All right, so let's go back. Diego, sorry about that. Didn't have the patience to hold through all of that.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Some line is open.
Yes, hello?
Oh, that caller couldn't wait either.
615-2841. That's 615-2841 or 676-6968.
Can we all right, let's go back on line. Hello?
Yeah, man.
Yes. Hello, you're live, you know?
Yeah, Arvin.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man, Prophet.
Prophet.
All right.
How are you the Prophet?
There, man. So, you're listening to argument with the cricket, right? And in my estimation, we go through the whole stats thing and break it down, and we decide to, all right, I'm going to look on the two man them individually. In a way, we would have said then, selfishly what they desire to do for themselves in a cricket, right? Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so as far as me see, right, what me break down is that for Brian Lara, what seemed to be important to Brian Lara in his time coming up from a youth, coming into the big team and subsequently becoming a big star, right? I think Brian Lara set out to make big scores as a way to put himself in the conversation for greatness and subsequently targeting the record, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can understand that.
Every batsman set out to get big scores, but keep going.
Yeah, but I believe like for Brian specifically, Brian wanted to make big scores. And for Smith wanted to, be good consistently. So he wanted to perform well consistently.
And Brian didn't want to be consistent.
No, I think Brian's focus was more on making the big scores, and for that, sometimes it get him out.
You are telling me that Brian never wanted to be to score runs every time.
Of course, he want to be consistent, but I'm saying that for Smith,
understand what you're saying.
when you look on the team that they were in, then you will understand it better. So for Brian was in a West Indies team which was not the main dominant force that it used to be, right? And for Smith was in a team whereby consistency was everything. And once your consistency drop, then you might get dropped from the team. You can understand that?
None at all. I mean, I understand not what you're saying.
All right. So now we want to take that now and put that now into how it eventually.
Well, I understand him just say a while ago. Him said Australia a big team. And if you fail in Australia consistently, you're more likely to be dropped.
Yes.
Than if you're
in the West Indies.
In the West Indies.
While for the West Indies, if you're a big hitter and you're making big scores.
So you're saying because you're saying Lara just came and often didn't care because he knew him can't get dropped?
No, not they didn't care. But I believe Lara realized that what would get him into a conversation of greatness.
No. Prophet.
Because if Lara was as
Prophet,
consistent,
nobody tried that with me, Prophet.
Well, if Lara was as consistent as Smith.
No, hold on.
Right?
Brother, you
that's alone would make West Indies win our
no, man, forget about the win, man. We're talking about the intention of Smith versus the intention of Lara. You said Smith knew it would be easier for him to be dropped because Australia is a big team. So he have to consistently perform. So him ensure him go there and perform.
And it wasn't the same for West Indies.
It wasn't the same for West Indies. So what did Brian Lara, because of that, Brian Lara went there and did what?
Brian Lara went there and make big scores more often.
Which batsman now want to make big scores?
I don't understand in conclusion. I don't get it.
Yeah, but Brian had the
struggling with batsman.
Brian had the skill set.
But if you make big scores, you have to bat long, you know. You have to bat quite long, you know. So
I don't understand.
You're confused.
But notice,
You're confused, I think, my boss.
If you notice, Brian Lara definitely targeted.
Prophet, from late December till now, a pure foolish attack on the radio.
Yeah, man. Prophet, you're
Alright.
Prophet, you're one of the worst caller behind in front of CC from December.
Because I have to back and forth. Hear me, I get to know. Based upon what about them that put them in the conversation of greatness, specifically for their team and onwards, right? How then did it help their team?
You understand what I'm saying?
No, friend, I tell me say,
no, I understand. I just hear some words. I don't know the point I'm trying to make.
You lose me, friend. Say,
yeah, I don't understand
all right,
that. Break it down. Talk
basically then. Brian really and truly never had to be as consistent as how Smith was to stay in the West Indies team.
What does that have to do with Brian's intention, though?
Yeah, so when him go out, him no want I know all the time he want make run.
It's like you say, risk it to get the biscuit then. It's like you say, well, then all or nothing, basically.
So Brian went out
with an all or nothing mentality.
Meaning what?
He played loosely because he knew him can't get dropped.
No, he play more aggressively.
But nothing to do with it.
I keep telling you that Brian, who did I make this fool point?
CC.
Brian Lara was an attacking batsman long before he came into West Indies cricket.
West Indies and the weakness of the
Stop
team.
that point right now. Shut it down.
Yeah, but that's because of the West Indies. I talk about the man.
No, but you are saying is that he couldn't get dropped from the West Indies team why he was so aggressive.
Foolish is that, my boy.
Brian Lara was aggressive from him to play youth cricket for Trinidad. Just listen to me and stop them rubbish.
That's his style and his nature of batting, my boss.
Yes, so he's not coming to the West Indies team.
No, man, you don't do that, man. You bramble, my boss. So you disingenuous with the argument. And that's the man nature. So him player, so him bat. He's a very attacking batsman, my boss.
Eventually.
Same like how you have some man, it doesn't matter the team that them India are going to be very defensive. That style, like Shanapal and Dravid.
So see that, you rate Brian none at all?
Me think me have him over Steve Smith, but you're foolish as you attack.
Arville, you rate Brian none at all?
Brian is one of the greatest things about take up cricket bat. What kind of question that?
So why you think Smith better?
The facts of me think Smith better mean me not rate Brian. Profit.
We gone, Profit.
Me go take a next.
Yeah, man. We don't want the program.
We don't want the program sound
like the Brian people program this, you know.
Alright, so the thing one more.
No man, you have to get punished for them.
Go down and Tracy might agree with you, cause
them kind of reason that we can't.
Go down and Tracy might agree with the foolishness.
No man,
we gone, man. We want the program reserved for better reason than that.
Help them team better.
Mr. Carl,
help them team. Brian Lara making big scores to help the West
Indies. Call it low IQ show, man. They might agree.
To help the Australians.
You have a reason better than how you saw. Do
I
rate Brian? Yes. Do I rate Steve Smith over him? Yes. Then how Mr. Rate Brian?
Me can't better than Lara because he maintain average because I know I'm going to get job.
You threw me with them kind of reason.
Well, Brian can be aggressive and still make
big man, we talk Monday, man. Enough for that something. We can't go on the weekend with them reason. Brian bat that way because he can't get dropped. Brian batted that way for Warwickshire, for Trinidad Youth, for Trinidad Senior Team, for West Indies A. Lara from Malika Buaina High School was an attacking stroke.
What was Matthew Hayden like as
Me no study Matthew Hayden.
No, it's a very
you mean at the test level? I don't know what he was like before.
Yeah, but no, but I'm saying the Australia team then is better than this team. But Matthew Hayden will still be aggressive. So Matthew, that's his nature in play. Him not say, me have to make sure me make runs and keep me out because that team is bigger, me can't get dropped. No, he was an attacking batsman, my boss. You have attacking batsman, you have defensive batsman.
The reason drop. The reason drop. Diego did kind of hold it, but that call has dropped. The next call I will call, keep the thing to the standard where you know why. Do. We'll take a break. We'll come back.
The #1 radio in the atmosphere, here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
More parts, more brands, same Bert's you trust. From Audi to BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Volkswagen, we bring premium German service and suspension parts straight from Europe to Yard. No waiting on imports, no delays, just quality parts available when you want them. Visit any of our locations, Camp Road, Malines Road, or Hagley Park today. More parts, more brands, same Bert's. It hurts if you don't check Bert's.
Coming to Kingston for a few days from overseas or even locally? Then stay in the pulse of Kingston, where Kingston comes alive. Kingston, right outside your door. The Sunset Inn Hotel, 1A Ultimate Crescent, Kingston 5, Jamaica. Telephone 876-929-7283. Modern comfort, central location, honest rates for travelers.
Tell a friend, call a friend, tell everybody.
Omega Radio is currently looking for people who want to be a part of a new movement. We are seeking a general manager with experience in radio, experienced sales executives, and HR officer. We need motivated and driven persons with the desire for growth. Interested persons are invited to email us at omegaradio@theomegachurch.com, WhatsApp or call 876-204-9356. So again, omegaradio@theomegachurch.com, WhatsApp or call 876-204-9356. Come be a part of something special.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
People do. No, drop the reason to a prophet drop this up. Who this now? Hello?
Hello.
Dave, I'm Garvey.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good
Can you
afternoon.
hear me?
Yeah, man, we are.
That was the false prophet. Here comes the real prophet. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they lift the levels higher.
Hey, remember the first time prophet called the show, you know? Me, I one of the first man that I take on, you know.
He did?
Laugh. I remember if I challenge me one day, I have to laugh. Poor prophet. But I'm so discombobulated all ago.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's all over the place.
Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
What were you trying to insinuate yesterday? That Michael Jordan choked in the 1996 NBA Finals?
No, you said, all right, in 2009, LeBron James in the Eastern Conference Finals averaged, 39 points per game, and you know the dominance he had. You came and you made the point that in the last 3 games of that series, his shooting percentage came down to 42. And you said,
and it was 56 before.
And you said he was horrible. You said he was horrible in those 3 games.
Yeah, 14 point drop off that.
Yeah, man. It don't matter where it dropped from, you know. It was 42 or 43.
Right.
So 43% shooting is horrible, according to you.
No, not 43. Don't add.
At 42% shooting from the field is horrible.
Yeah, compared to where it was coming from, yeah.
It no matter where it comes. No, that's not. No, Garvey.
Finish your point, though. Finish your point, no, man.
You don't have to tell me to finish my point. I'm the host of the program, one of the hosts.
Don't turn it into the market guy out there.
No, I'm not cussing anything, my boss. I must explain to the listeners. So you said 42% from the field is horrible. Mm-hmm. I'm saying to you that Michael Jordan.
In the context of what he was doing before.
That is rubbish, my boss. Because if I'm shooting 80% from the field and then come down to 60, you can't call
not 80. No.
Let me talk to and make the point. I'm saying to you, you can't use where it was coming from to determine if the performance was horrible.
Okay.
You have to look at what
you're trying to twist the narrative.
I'm not twisting anything. Let me finish the point. No.
Hey,
you're going to get the lick. You could attack your week.
Garvey keeps interrupting.
Yes.
And then said, go on,
make a point. Michael Jordan came down to 37 from the field in the last 3 games. So he had to be horrible.
From where?
Because it no matter 37 worse than 43. 37 from the field.
You said yesterday, hold on now.
37 from the field is worse than 43 from 42. Take your
Let me tell you my time.
Yeah, my time? Yes.
My time, Mr. Higgins, I can't talk now.
Yeah, man.
Okay, good. Now, first thing, I went back and listened to our call yesterday, right? And you gave some false information. You said Michael Jordan came down from over 50-something% to 37%. That was not correct. In the first 3 games of that series, Michael Jordan shot 45%.
So he was horrible right through the series?
No. Hold on. Let's contextualize. Hold on. Can I get a chance
What
to
you
speak?
say?
Mr. Higgins?
No, Harvey. But this man make me look even better.
You know why?
So
you
hold
know
on,
why-
hold on,
listen
hold on,
up.
hold on.
You know
Hold
why
on.
that don't?
Hold on.
Hold on. My God.
Hold on. No,
Tell me when me can
no,
talk
but
this.
more I repeat that for the listeners because this is unbelievable.
You alone talk this.
No, but hold on, Garvey. You're saying Michael John.
Tell me when me can talk, my brother.
Make him say
No, but
something.
me want
I know you're killing.
All right, go on. All right, go on. Talk, me about.
All right. No, Mr. Higgins.
Yeah.
Overall in that series, as a matter of fact, Michael Jordan shot 41%. But it might sound like that, Mr. Higgins. But you know why that is not as bad as you think, Mr. Higgins? Because in his team, his teammates like Scottie Pippen shot 34% for that series. It was a very physical series. Gary Payton, hold on now. Gary Payton shot 42%. So it's not like anybody else was dominating him, right? No. In the series with LeBron James, Mr. Higgins, you see over those last 3 games, Dwight Howard shot over 70%, averaged 30 points, 12 rebounds.
No,
Dwight
Dwight was a center. Dwight was a center. Don't be dishonest. Don't be dishonest. Don't tell me about fair enough. You know better why you're saying it. That's how you get me angry upon the radio. But you know better than using the center.
No, hold on, Mr. Higgins. No, listen, Mr. Higgins. So over the last 3 games, right, Mr. Higgins, you know why he was the best player in the series? Because LeBron James, who dominated the first.
No, the argument is not about who was the best player in the series.
He came down. Hold on, no. He came down to 42%, and that is what caused the team.
You're not going to that. We're not going to that. We're not care who was the best player in the series.
I don't want Zidane kill you, because it's an easy kill.
Who was the MVP
Your
at the series with Michael Jordan?
Big man, that's
your time done now.
So you're saying LeBron was shooting at 50?
Okay, so we can't talk again then, Zidane.
No, we never said that. But I have time now.
Yeah, make him talk now. Make me hear what Mr. Higgins was saying.
So LeBron was shooting at 55 and came down to 42.
Yes.
And Michael Jordan.
And his team lost the series when he came down.
No, man, we are talking about which one of them was worse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan was 45 and dropped down to 37.
Uh-huh.
Who was worse in that series?
Who fell off more? He fell off 14 points. Michael Jordan fell off 8 points.
That's
all right. Exactly, Mr. Higgins.
Hold on, wait. Big man,
let me answer. No. Ask me which one was worse.
I have another question. I have another question for you.
Yes.
Make you
so you accept the answer?
No. Because it should be about who fell off worse.
This is embarrassing.
We are asking who was better in the series.
Percentage-wise.
Percentage-wise.
That is an idiotic question.
Oh, is it an idiotic question?
You know why it's an idiotic question? You have to look at the whole.
Let me ask you. Hold on. Let me ask you one. Hold on. Let me kill you. No, you can't talk it. Let me do this.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Don Bradman in the Bodyline series came down from his overall average is 99.
No,
don't interrupt the man. Don't interrupt. You're not going to do this. You're going to take the beating on the radio. Don't interrupt the man.
You're going to cricket now.
Make the man make his point.
Listen to the point now, sir.
You're going to cricket.
Make the man make his point.
Is it that you're going to make the point or are you one?
And take the beating. Because you talk rubbish.
You can't manage the man.
So why you try to shout down the man?
Then why you not make the point, big man?
The man gone for Bradman.
So since him can't manage, give the man a chance.
If you save this guy and make me talk, we just take a next call, you know, because me can't upon the radio beg a chance to talk.
We don't understand this man.
And I like we'll cut you off, you know, brother. Because we'll make you talk as well. But you have to make me say what you want to say.
Talk, man. Just make your point, no, bro.
But how me I make the point if you're going to interrupt me?
How long me silent? Me I wait till you make your point.
So you're talking about who fell off bigger. I'm saying Donald Bradman.
Who fell off bigger? No, answer that question.
Later, God.
Later.
Make the point now, yeah.
All right. We gave him many opportunities for the host talk, and he cannot make me talk. No people. This is what I tell you. This is what they do. They don't want me to talk, and they don't want Zidane to talk. Now he's talking about who had the bigger fall off. Donald Bradman was averaging 99 in cricket. Well, his overall career is 99. Then come up with a Bodyline series. Bradman averaged 55 in that series. So his productivity was almost cut in two, but him averaged 55 in that series. Now, let's say a batsman who was averaging 40 before the Bodyline, and in the Bodyline, him average dropped to 35. Now, of course, you're going to say Bradman had the bigger fall off. But that doesn't mean that man played better in the series. You don't get the point I make?
Yes.
So Bradman from 99 to 55 is a huge fall off, and a man from 40 to 38, you would say that fall off wasn't that great. But which one of these were more outstanding runs-wise and average-wise in the series? That's what we look for.
Is it still the same man?
We are talking about the the higher your standards, you know, brother, is the easier for you to drop off.
Yeah, you expect the man to maintain 60 playing.
Come on, man. But him can't make me talk because if him allow me to talk, he
so if the reality is that if shooting 42% is horrible, because that him said the man come down to say it's horrible.
Yeah.
Then a man that who never even got to 40, so Michael Jordan entire series was horrible.
Exactly. That's the point. But he wasn't. Back on line. So we be a bramble. Dear Lord, must be pray for a good call on 9 time. Do. Let's see who this is now. Hello.
Yes. Hello. The sports desk?
G-String.
Oh, yes. This is G-Spring, man.
Oh, G-Spring. With a P.
G-Spring with a P, right.
Yeah. My mouth slip, people.
Yeah. One thing, I would like to, leave a number for Michael Tulloh to get in touch with me. Former Jamaica footballer.
Right? I don't have a number for Michael, but I could get it.
Yeah, truly, in somehow, I'll leave my number.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's CMA76 316 6139.
Hold on. Say that again.
Yeah, 876 and 316 6139.
All right, geez.
It's Fergie. I need to get in touch with him because I don't know, a lot of the former Jamaica players, some of them need some, they need to communicate with them and see what they're doing. How are they doing? People, they made a lot of sacrifice, represent the country, and they've forgotten after that, And I'd like to get in touch with him. I never played for Jamaica. I was not a footballer, I was a cricketer, right? But in '98 World Cup, I proposed something to Captain Boyd at the time to have something to recognize former players. And during the halftime, there was something to salute former players. It was well accepted and by the general sporting community and the players. They really appreciated it, right? But I tried to organize an association of former players.
Yeah, man, I know the association is Neville Oxford is the president of that.
Yes.
No?
Yeah, man.
All right.
So they have it up and running. They have an awards thing every year.
Okay.
Last one was, I think, kept out at Port Royal. So it's
well, that's
up
good.
and
They
running.
never know me okay, so I never could let me to find Michael. All right.
Right.
All right. Take care.
Yeah, man. Cool na G-Spring.
Okay, good.
All right. What would you know? The technical.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere, here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
You don't always have access to a radio? No worries. Download the Omega Radio app wherever apps are found and listen to Omega Radio anytime, day or night.
Tell everybody. Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton! What's up, Pastor Lee?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, February 22nd to Sunday, March 15, with the Telethon reveal on Sunday, March 15 during Sunday service.
Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air. For our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361 400 372 or Jamaica National 200 00 26 7789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us to be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
Tune in every Saturday at 11:30 a.m. on Omega Radio for Pray Without Ceasing with your host, Prophetess Sarah Smith.
Are you looking for a venue for your next event, such as weddings, concerts, seminars, and church spaces that can fit from 25 people to 500 people?
Don't forget Omega Building in Coral Springs have plenty of space. When you think about concert, revival, funeral, think about Omega Building to accommodate you for your next big event. You need a recording studio, television studio, photo studio. For further information, 954-773-8377, and tell everybody we have tables, chairs, oh my good Lord, everything. One-stop shop. Think Omega Building for your next venue. Can't wait to get your call. 954-773-8377.
It's praise, worship, and the prophetic word this Sunday at the Omega Church, 11030 Wilds Road, Coral Springs, Florida. Starting time 11 a.m. Bring your burdens, lay them down, and receive the anointed word under the auspices of Archbishop W.J. Manning and Reverend Elizabeth Manning. This Sunday will not be the same. Brought to you by the Omega Church Broadcasting Network, 101.9 FM WOIB. Call 954-773-4444 or 954-900-4310 for details.
Join Pastor Everton Johnson from the Church of God Jamaican Assemblies with the Beam of Light radio program this and every Sunday morning at 9:30 to 10 a.m. on this station.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Omega Radio listeners, text message. This is a season of revival, restoration, deliverance on a debt-free year. Come and encounter the power of God at Omega Church and Omega Center. Join us every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. at Jamaica location and 11 a.m. at USA location. Every Sunday evening is deliverance service at 6 p.m. at the Jamaica location, where chains are broken and lives are being transformed. Every Wednesday is fasting and prayer service at 11 a.m. Thursday, Alpha Study at 7:30 p.m. At the end of each class, we have a Bible trivial. How well do you know your Bible? We are going through the Word of God, book by book. At the USA Coral Springs location only, and online for all our online viewers and listeners. Visit us at 17 Haining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or 11030 Walls Road, Coral Springs, Florida 33076. Hosted by Bishop John Wayne and Pastor Elizabeth Manning. Come expecting God to move at Omega. This is your year. Say it, God.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so the selection that we're going to be playing now is one from, is that P.D. Amore? All right, it's called Thank You, Jaja.
Now follow them, no. Thank you, Jaja. I have senses so I can face the street. Cause if I never have sense, I need a real treat. Satan and his followers, enemies on the street. Thank you, Jaja. I have senses so I can face the street. Cause if I never have sense, I need a real treat. Satan and his followers, enemies on the street. More time them call me, they take their own time. They see it heavy than a tunnel road. When me see them, me take another road. Me turn me eyes to the skies and chant a scripture. The plot with them say for me a hit jack capture. So me be careful who me chat to and me friends where me keep. Father, you know everything, so give a eye for me. Stop the blow where them a say before we come to me. Look on all what them said and have done to me. I know them a look help and still a run to me. Things reach me more time, me have to laugh, yeah man. Me get carried down by the rich and poorer class, yeah man. Yeah. Thank you, Jaja. I have senses so I can face the street. Cause if I never have sense, I need a real treat. Satan and his followers, enemies on the street. Thank you, Jaja. I have senses so I can face the street. Cause if I never have sense, I need a real treat. So with them knocking and them calling, wake me up while I'm sleeping. Early in the morning, this made them provoking. I used to worry about life, mess up with myself. Not talk to nobody, keep myself to myself. I glad to realize what I was doing to myself and realize I was a fool while hurting myself. Why? Can't find no good people. People are people. Some study pure evil. Dear Lord, please be spare. Things around me ain't going well. Happy, bad men and grateful people around. I don't wanna lead my soul to hell. Oh Lord, remember me. Rebuke the enemies them from around me. My life is in sorrows, my life is in pain. All I achieve in life now is down the drain. If I don't stand strong, my life is insane. Why should I work? Why should I pray? No, no. Thank you, Jah. I have senses so I can face the street. Cause if I never have sense, I mean they will treat Satan and his followers, him is on the street. Thank you, Jah. I have senses so I can face the street. Cause if I never have sense,
Jaja is our first selection for the day. We are back with our callers, Miss B. Yeah. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, what you make the arm pass between Bangladesh and the ICC and India?
Has there been a decision made on it?
No, I'm not here. Apparently, Bangladesh seems like them now go to India.
Yeah, well, I know that. And it's West Indies, them scheduled for playing that opening game, you know, for them after work.
Right.
I don't even know why they stand up. It just
well.
You're suggesting that Scotland might take their spot.
Yeah.
The ICC caused this for themselves.
What them do?
By being weak and wishy-washy. And when India act like my uncle up north and go on, like to them a God gift, the ICC should just say, all right, India, see you later. Because them give India certain blight to put it away. You know what I'm talking about, Avin?
Yeah, man, when India did say them now play in
Pakistan.
Right.
But it start before that, you know. Because them start with when Australia and England did to play a Zimbabwe in the 2003 World Cup. Them said them now go. You remember that?
Yeah, man. And they forfeited
right.
some points.
So it comes, India now are throw them weight around and you give them the blight. So now everybody are go, you understand? What good for the goose, good for the gander kind of vibes. And Bangladesh are lightweight now. They might kind of want to force Bangladesh to go. Which I never apply the same principle when big weight Australia and big weight India involved. Oh, my son.
I think you have a point.
And then Pakistan never keep cricket. Cricket never play Pakistan for years. Because you know them vibes over there. Pakistan have this party now, this coming out party. And then India have to say, steal them thunder. Take away the present, you know. The very final, which is supposed to be the showcase, was taken away from Pakistan. You see? Mm. All them should say, all right, India, you can't play Pakistan. See you later. Not true?
Yeah. Me think India was, and as you said, you set a thing where the lawyers like to call precedent.
Precedent.
Yeah. So
India. Never let a thing pan cricket now.
Yeah.
So, me hear this narrative going around about Brian Lara. You see, Brian Lara have a lot of peaks, you know, and them peaks was very high. But he might also a lot of show off, you know.
Yeah.
And Brian Lara get a lot of games where he could have do. If he stand up and bat. And you see that not out the way I talk, but if Brian Lara come not out, he hold on him head and decide to come not out. In some matches, without the West Indies would have win a lot more matches than what them win. Because for 10 years of Brian Lara, 1919 coming, right?
Hold on, we give you a minute. Hold on.
Okay.
It's the #1 radio in the Atlas. atmosphere. Here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
Love is a cornerstone above our existence. We live for its passion, for its pain, and even for the glory. Love is like a Guinness. 1 minute it's sweet, 1 minute it's sour. We're inviting all the singles and couples, married on all, to come and visit Pastor Elizabeth Manning and Bishop John Wayne Manning, hosts of the Real Talk Show that talks so much about love galore. February the 13th at 6:30 p.m. right here at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida. There's gonna be a gala you don't want to miss out. It's a red and white affair. I'm telling you, if you want to catch somebody this year, you need to come. If you are in a relationship and you're having trouble, I expect you and your lover to come. It's happening right here at Omega Church. Don't miss out on this. Go online at OmegaRadio.co and OmegaChurchOnline.com and register. We also gonna have pay-per-view, but if you don't register, you're gonna be missing out. Give us a call for further information at 954-773-8377 or 876-204-9356. Love doesn't just happen by accident. Love comes by purpose. Love on Purpose 2026.
Are you interested in working in media? Well, this may very well be your chance. Omega Radio is seeking persons to fill the positions of receptionist, traffic coordinator, accountant, and sales executives. If you think you have the right attitude and the drive to be a part of this team, then WhatsApp or call 876-204-9356 or email us at omegaradio@theomegachurch.com.
Traveling to or from Jamaica? Do you need an airport drop-off or pickup? Need a tour? Or do you need a vehicle for rental? Then Karen's Car Rental is the place. Located at 14C Cargill Avenue, Kingston, Jamaica, or 36 Bustamante Highway, Maypen. We have the most reliable and affordable rentals, SUVs, pickups, buses, and cars. Call 876-574-6210 in Kingston and 876-578-2178 in Maypen. Karen's Car Rental, proud sponsor of Omega Radio. You call and we deliver.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alvin. So, I address the narrative that Brian Lara played on this weak team. If you look at the West Indies team today, it's no comparison to the team where Brian Lara played on. The batting may talk about. When nobody know average, I feel 20.
No, but remember, they're comparing the Brian Lara team to another team, though, you know. It's not in isolation.
Well, no, but this when they try to compare Brian Lara's team, everybody jump up. Oh, Brian Lara playing this weak team, so
no, but I'm saying they're only
saying relative
to Steve Smith team, and you know, it's not like them isolated and say Brian Lara played. And
listen, for the first 5 years of Brian Lara's career, he was playing on an unbeaten team.
Yeah, I've made that point. It started with Haynes and Richie and them kind of people.
Okay.
Are you listening? Are you hearing what I'm saying, my boss? You hearing what I'm saying?
But this narrative, what happened when you hear me say?
Yeah, I'm hearing what you're saying, but I'm saying...
When I address, people say, oh, Brian Lara was playing as weak teams, I'm always under pressure. This is not true.
Oh.
You never always under no. I mean, all right. The first 5 years, the team was unbeaten. For the next 5 years, in the Caribbean, it's only Australia we win in the Caribbean.
other teams used to come here and get them beaten.
So who played with a stronger unit? Brian Lara or Steve Smith?
For the first 5 years, you can say Brian Lara, because the West Hill was unbeaten.
Okay. All right.
It was an unbeaten team.
All right.
The next fight, because you can't put it naturally now. What they admit after 2000, the bowling was extremely weak.
No, they're not talking about, you don't even understand the argument. You know. From you mentioned the bowling, they're not even talking about the bowling. They're talking about the batting. That's
We're talking about the strength of the team.
No, man, you don't understand the discussion. Them are debates say Steve Smith have better people to bat with, so him can change gears when he want and all that, and him not for worry about losing.
So we call Chanda Paul. We call Jimmy.
No, fine, but I'm saying at least understand the argument, even if you want to mention those. But I hear you.
Leon, believe it here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man, cool.
I'm back online then. Hello.
Yeah, man. Respect.
CC.
Oh, this is CC.
Hopefully me get a time to talk still. But anyway, so there was a question that came up yesterday as I was explaining to people why Kevin Durant was hands down the better player in the 2017 finals. This is pre-Achilles Kevin Durant. And the question came up about who was more wide open. And Zidane said Kevin Durant was more wide open than Kevin Durant. I don't know where him get that information. Him not present no proof, but I know I am here and I have the facts. So Zidane, do you have any proof of why you say Kevin Durant was more open than LeBron James?
No, well, the difference between me and you, CC, you're a man that here does.
No, I'm asking a question. Do you have any proof?
Hey, me not have it with it today. We don't want to shouting, we don't want to quarreling. You ask me a question, and I'm going to explain something to you. There's no numbers available for who was open more often. But,
all right.
Hold on, man. There's no number available for who was more open when Shaq was playing for the Lakers and dominating. No. I know that Shaquille O'Neal was doubled far more than Rick Fox. Do I need to provide the numbers for UCC to
all right. Are we still discussing Kevin Durant?
No,
and
I'm
LeBron
saying
James?
to you, you're saying...
All right, let me move on. So you have nothing.
You better
so
move.
Let me point
you better move on.
So you have nothing. So, all right.
You better
so
move
according to the NBA.com, the NBA tracks. The NBA has this thing where them say, when the defender is 6 feet away from the player, it's wide open. 4 to 6 feet is open. 2 to 4 feet is tight. The argument yesterday about Kevin Durant being more open than LeBron James is false. According to the NBA.com and their shot dashboard, of that finals, LeBron James was in an open position, took more shots at him open than Kevin Durant.
Hold on. That is not true. What you're saying that LeBron had more open shot about NBA.com, that is a lie.
Wait a minute, what? No,
it is not true.
The proof is on NBA.com shot.
Hold on. But anyways, we're not going to quarrel. We're going to check and I'm going to give the breakdown and the research. Well, let me ask you a question.
You have no.
All right, you kill me. You say you kill me. You win the argument, my boss. Me say we don't have to quarrel, CC. Me say you're right and I'm wrong. LeBron James was guarded more than Kevin Durant in the 2000 final series. All right, you win the argument. I want to say something to you, though. You told us that the points per game and the field goal percentage does not determine how close they were as scorers. Because when I give the breakdown that Kevin was 35, LeBron was 33, and LeBron had better field goal percent 56 to Kevin Durant's 55, you said, no, you're not using that. You are using true shooting percentage. And Kevin Durant is better in that regard. So he was the better scorer in the series. That's what you said, right? Is he there?
Right, continue.
That's what you said, right?
Continue.
No, confirm.
No.
I asked a question, confirm.
I never said that. No, that's not what I said.
What did you say yesterday about true? What you said about the numbers, the initial numbers?
I said the reason why Kevin Durant scored more than LeBron James is because Kevin Durant was far more efficient than LeBron James. And the true shooting percentage highlights that.
Okay, so who was the better scorer? You say it was clear that Kevin Durant was the better scorer. And that is based on what?
I said to you, Kevin Durant was The reason why Kevin Durant scored more points than LeBron James was because it was far more.
No, we're discussing better. No, we're discussing better. I point out to you that one was 35, one is 33, 56 from the field, 55 from the field. You said it wasn't close because Kevin Durant true shooting percentage is better. Isn't that what you said, CC?
It was far apart from LeBron James.
Good. I'm going to ask you a question now. Who is a career better scorer in the NBA? LeBron James or Michael Jordan?
Okay, so we are having a discussion about Kevin Durant.
Answer the question. I want to see if
what you're saying is true. This debate is, why are you flipping and
No, I'm not flipping. No, I'm not flipping.
Ivan, what is the debate about?
I'm not flipping. Why does he want to answer that question?
What is the debate
I'm asking you a question.
Why would you not want to answer that question?
Why would you want to ask me a question about Michael?
Because
when I'm
I
talking
want
about
to see
LeBron?
He wants to make a point to say how consistent you are.
Here you go.
No, that's not how it works. That is not how
You're
it
not
works.
going to answer the question.
My argument is to say.
I'm going to ask you if you answer my question.
I will discuss that on next day.
Hey, have a nice day. Have a nice day. I want to do this. Have a nice day.
Stop trying to
Have a nice day, CC. Have a nice day.
I love the half of them.
Orville. Guess what happened on Orville? LeBron James' true shooting percentage is better than Michael Jordan career-wise.
Really?
Yes.
And him think Jordan better than LeBron.
And him think Michael Jordan is a better scorer than LeBron James.
That's why he doesn't want to answer.
That's why he doesn't want to answer. So it means that CC coming with this true shooting percentage is not real. It's just a win argument tactics.
That's why I didn't want to.
That's why I didn't want to answer, because for years he has told me that Michael is the better scorer because of points per game and field goal percentage.
Yeah.
All of us don't know Kevin Durant much better than LeBron James in 2017 because of true field goal percentage. Now all of us don't want to answer my question about LeBron and Michael.
LeBron have a better career true percentage.
Yes, the thing that he brought up, LeBron James true. As a matter of fact, Michael Jordan 150 at panelists all time.
In terms of true
you have 150 plus people better than Michael Jordan in terms of true field goal shooting percentage.
Remind us what true field goal shooting
they look at they look at your 2 points percentage by itself, 3 point percentage by itself, and your free throw shooting by itself. Then they calculate and add them and give you what they call your true shooting percentage.
And Michael Jordan is outside the top 100.
He's outside the top 100.
So that means that
is crap. That
metric
metric is crap.
I'm gonna wait for somebody. You're kidding.
Get away, you don't understand sports.
You're dead, sis.
But you know what? Say attack about Kevin Durant and LeBron. A basketball we attack.
All right, next one. Come back Monday, CC. Use the weekend and plan to come back. Hello.
Yes, good afternoon, gentlemen.
How you doing, Mount Taylor?
Yeah, me deliberately take long to call today because me wanted to hear Andrew Price first. But, you know, time catch up on me, so me have to thing there because I want to make a point. But more on defend Prophet, DC, and Garvey today. But before me defend them, we can't understand do I chat to. How you make a man who get waiver on the show beat him?
Nick,
no CC, man. A man
will
get waiver and beat you, so.
Nick catch him.
A man will get waiver, so you tell me now, say, since Nick come and Nick more improved than you.
No, man, Nick catch him wicked yesterday.
No, man, that's wicked, man. Yes, yes, Zidane, the other thing, the reason why I say more and defend Garvey them, with them call today is, radio text all Zidane. You understand? So all of them, some of them call they when they say about, like, whatever. But radio text all, man, because, you know, a lot of listeners out there, so some of these listeners listen to for some of these things to have a good laugh.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So if while me know love the intelligent reasoning, but sometimes some of them bramble reasoning there make you can't have a good laugh.
Hold on. Look up.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere. Here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
want the keys to discovering your God-given purpose? Would you like a strategy to fulfill your unique destiny on earth? How about a map to help you navigate the twists and turns on your journey of life? Do you, don't you, will you, won't you? If I coax you, would you want to? Don't you want to? Aren't you going to? Oh, come on, you said you would. Hey, this is Everton Thomas, your friend, your bishop, from the Emmanuel Apostolic Church International with headquarters at 12 Snipe Road in Kingston, Jamaica. And I'm inviting you to join me this and every Friday at 11 a.m. right here on this station for Insights, inspiring conversations for everyday life. That's Insights, Fridays at 11 a.m. God bless you now. Stay awesome.
BMOL Auto offers up to 35% discount on all new and used parts to all taxi operators, garage operators, fleet managers, and wholesalers. Take advantage of these incredible offers at BMOL Kingston, BMOL Santa Cruz, and BMOL Mandeville. Come in and check us or call us at 876-618-2781-3 or WhatsApp us at 876-872-9094. Conditions apply.
Need to ship across the globe? From Fort Lauderdale to the Caribbean, Canada, or anywhere in the world, Cheney Bro Worldwide Moving has you covered. Fully licensed, insured, and trusted for residential, commercial, and international moves, we make shipping stress-free. Enjoy tailor-made solutions for every shipment, fragile or bulky, and stay in control with our cutting-edge tracking system. Plus, friendly expert support to handle customs, paperwork, and any questions along the way. Ready for a smooth ship and move experience? Call 888-344-8895 now for your free estimate. Cheney Bro Worldwide Moving, connecting you to the world.
CBW Shipping is a proud sponsor of Omega Radio.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited.
We're back.
Arsenal midfielder Ethan Nwaneri has joined French club Marseille on loan for the remainder of the season. The 18-year-old made 12 appearances for the Gunners in all competitions this season, starting 4 games but none in the Premier League, and scored once in the Carabao Cup. Nwaneri signed a new contract this summer until 2020-30, but has found his route into the first team, challenging by the summer signings of Noni Makwede for £48 million and Ebriche Eze for £67 million. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, it has been an interesting program. Let's go back online.
Yeah, that's why I say take all beside this. Interesting.
Yeah, man,
but anyway, let me not waste too much time. The football is that, right? You see these 2 games coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my personal, nobody has to agree with me, but this is my personal take. I think if, whether you be foreigner or whether you be local, any new player are coming, it's supposed to be an improvement on what we have. So whether you be a foreigner, whether you be a local, you have to earn your place. I say local player or foreign player not to come in now. But But for these specific 2 games, it must be an improvement, Zidane.
Here's my response to that. You say improvement comes down to is not always the most subjective thing. So me are the most subjective thing. Me can think Paul Brown is an improvement on Lembe case, but you not think so.
Well, fair enough. But yeah, but that is when like it. Well, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm not argue. Right, maybe you're right.
Because the man me are bringing in and drop. Let's say me drop Nandelu boy. And so me are bringing in one next.
As a matter of fact, you're right. Speed now go tell us that it's not an improvement.
That's exactly my.
Yeah. You're not going to tell us
so
that's
whoever then bring in and whoever then drop.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right.
All right.
Me not run down truth in the Mr. Higgins. You're right. The other thing is, I tell you how World Chase would have smash out all of your teeth there, Mr. Higgins. You see, if West Indies did win a lot of games with 6-4, and they both second or first in the standings in terms of rating, then all of your teeth they would have gone.
I agree.
So that is how you win an argument, Mr. Tracy. You can't win an argument with West Indies, they're 7 or 8.
Mount Salem, I want to ask you a question, Mount Salem. Or you make a man invite you to call in program, and then when you're done, the man say, I better sometime when you just keep on the phone and not call. You will come out the man and say, yo, bit more time until you just hold on the phone and not call me, you know.
He's doing a lot of begging of people to call me.
Yo, you can't follow that man, yeah, man, because that man just talk it to two side of mouth.
Every time. But let me ask you,
He's not serious on some of the things they want to.
Most people are realizing now that, you know, the suit do not take him serious because he's not very credible with him at all. But this argument, same win the singles argument. How could you arrive at that? Explain.
Yeah, the last thing before me go see that, the usual suspects are going well in the tennis. Most of them win last night, so we have to see how some critical games that come up over the weekend. So we see how it pan out. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Yeah.
How we stay now? 615-2841. We go back online. Hello. Hello. I sense there's an open line, but we're not hearing anyone.
Yeah, that person was listening to the radio as opposed to focusing.
Yeah, so they probably get dropped out of the queue now. So the lines are there. Keep them coming. 615-2841.
Or 676-6968. We're back, Cat.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, man. Well,
Nick.
Good afternoon, Nick.
Everything good?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
All right. So I think Leon Meir talked about the Bangladesh thing.
Yes.
All right. So let me just add to it. I'm not really defending the ICC based on what I'm going to say, right? But I'm just going to provide some more information. Just information. Because it's not straightforward like how it would look like the ICC is biased. We all know, sir, the Indian Cricket Board have a lot of control with what the ICC do. But there's a bit more information out there based on what's going on with Bangladesh and them, right? Now, one of the things that ICC is saying is that remember, the fixtures would have been given to the boards a long time. And based on the timing of their demand or complaint, that's one of the things that they are saying that it's too close to the tournament, right? Mm-hmm. The next thing, one of the next thing that they're saying is that they have done investigations and stuff like that and are satisfied that they are not seeing the threat that Bangladesh is really talking about.
Set them aside, see if the concerns. But why?
Yeah, that's it. So, no, but I'm telling you on the ICC side of things, that they have done proper protocol and everything and are saying that they are not under any threat. All right? So that's one of the next things that they are saying. Now, another thing, and this is on Bangladesh, the players want to go. the decision is the players are complaining that they have no say in the decision. Right? So the players are saying that they were even called to a meeting just to be told of the decision that the board is making, that they are not going without asking them.
I'm not sure I understand. The Bangladesh players want to play in India?
Yes, the Bangladesh players want to go.
So the board is the problem?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they are saying that their board, the players are saying that their board, the Bangladesh board, even called them, the players, to a meeting.
You know what that means right away, this.
Politician, you know,
talk to the board, man.
What I'm reading is this is what I'm understanding, because they are saying when they were called to the meeting, they were of the thought that they would be involved in the decision to go, but it was not so. It was just to tell them that they are not going. So there is a bit more. So they would have gotten 24 hours to respond. They didn't. As a matter of fact, they did. They still hold out and say they are not going. So now they have taken the matter, I think, to the Dispute Resolution Council. And the ICC is saying that the Dispute Resolution Council cannot make a decision in this matter. So that's where that's.
But Bangladesh said them no one play in India and India. They want to play them in Sri Lanka instead, citing safety concerns.
Right.
I have yet to see what are the plausible reasons
why about your safety.
Why they feel more concerned than anybody else.
Right, and also the ICC saying that based on their investigations and security protocols and all of that they are not seeing that everything is okay for them to be in India and play their games. Right? So no, I think they are saying that no, basically it's not really the players they're talking about, it's the media and etc. You understand? So it's a whole.
Clearly it's political, my boss, man. And the politician them go to the board and say, yo, we do not go down there, so go play no cricket.
Right.
Because why would the players feel safe and media people are not safe? Well,
right. The players want to go.
Yeah, it would be easier to target. If me want to harm people from Bangladesh, and they start them, me want to harm to make a statement, man. Yeah, I don't understand that.
Right. So the captain and other players, they want to go down to India. So I'm just putting out that piece of information to add to what Leon. So it's not solely just the ICC being biased. You know them.
But me not blame the ICC.
Yeah, listen.
Because one of the things, there's this youth named where they are playing at the IPL, from Bangladesh, named Mustafazir Rahman.
Mm-hmm.
The man them pull him from the IPL too,
Yeah, them pull him from the IPL.
The Bangladesh man them say something go on between we and India, and you will play IPL down in India. You better come home. Brother, I feel leave, But we can't know what that something means.
Yeah.
We can't get concrete.
On a different note, based on the fixtures, I would rather play Scotland than Bangladesh.
yeah. So we there, I wonder where I go.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, but just add a little piece there. And I stay along. Oh, one more little thing, because I know what's coming later. But when it come later, just tell my brethren to nobody talk no bonus. Just tell him to stick to writing poems. Okay, him sound good with the poems. But me like the poems, so tell him to stick to poems. All right.
All right, Nick. Big up, Nick.
Let's come on.
Big up.
Here's the break.
We're coming.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere, here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
Do you need a copy of your property title? Visit eLand Jamaica to get quick access to land-related information anytime, anywhere in the world. You can also access our free integrated map from the comfort of your home or office without having to visit us. All you need is internet access and your credit card to access eLand Jamaica at nla.gov.jm or call the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 for more information. eLand Jamaica, your guide to Jamaica's land information anywhere, anytime.
Get on the path to financial freedom. Be your own boss with City and Guilds and Distinction College certification at Distinction College. Start full-time, part-time with weekend classes in plumbing, air conditioning, and refrigeration, motor vehicle repairs, and electrical installation. No subjects required, no age limit, no entrance test. Register this week and get free courses at huge discounts. Licensed employment agencies will assist students with job opportunities overseas. Visit us in Kingston, Spanish Town, and Ocho Rios, or call 876-356-4167. Distinction College, the School of Champions.
Is your business ready for the future? Upgrade to Wacom Cloud Phone System. Enjoy seamless, crystal clear communication without the hassle of traditional phone lines. Our cloud-based solutions let you connect from anywhere and anytime. Experience the freedom and reliability of the cloud. Visit WacomJA.com today or call 876-906-7240 and take your business communication to the next level.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. Hello.
Yeah, so y'all the dangerous inside. Y'all good?
Oh,
yes, Mr.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, man. You guys should follow this Bangladesh India thing a bit closely. Some of the stuff they all said not true. I'm not aware of Bangladesh asking a player to come home. I'm aware of a Bangladeshi government official making a comment that angered people in India, and the Indian Cricket Board instructing to cut the Bangladeshi player from his squad, and in response, Bangladeshi people are quite upset about that, and they banned the showing of the IPL in Bangladesh because they thought that they were being disrespected as a nation. And I think this is the next position that they took, that they don't want to play their matches in India. It's a political issue. Anyway, guys, you all good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Now, Zilan, you know me love poems and short stories and things. So I came across a little discussion piece I heard. I'll try to read it very, very quick. It's a discussion between two people. Just come across me. Why don't they have Chandra Paul in the same class as Viv Richards? Is the runs per innings that thing that what him attack? No, it has nothing to do with it. Is what? Viv scores faster and more dominant against the top bowlers in his time. Nothing else. Wouldn't that be the case of Brian Lara versus Steve Smith? That Brian Lara is more dominant. What you say more dominant? What you mean? Same thing. What you mean? No, man. Dominant mean among other things. Dominant means how you take on bowlers. Hey, Zidan, you familiar with the conversation?
You're talking about yesterday's conversation?
Oh yes. Oh yes. The man who was talking to you, because you're the one asking the question, literally knows nothing about cricket. I don't want to say certain other words so the man feels disrespected. And I cannot believe that a man who believes he understands cricket is walking around telling people that the reason people rate Viv Richards over Shivnarine Shanjapal is not because they score more runs, but it's because Viv take on the bowlers and them score faster than Shanjapal. Zidane, that make any sense?
Shanjapal have more runs than Viv in a test cricket.
Repeat that?
Just to remind you that Shiv have more runs than Viv in test cricket.
Okay, who bat more in test cricket?
So I'm not sure what you were saying about it.
Who batted more in test cricket? Who batted more in test cricket?
Shiv. No, you know, we have an interesting... Because
no, wait. Zidane, if Viv Richards batted the same number of innings as Shivnarine Shanjapal...
No, man, take your point. Viv
Richards... No, let people want to hear. Viv Richards would have scored 1,200 and something runs more than Shivnarine Shanjapal. Everybody who watch cricket know that Viv Richards is a more prolific scorer in cricket games than Shivnarine Shanjapal. Abel Higgins don't know anything about cricket.
All right, do
it. One more
thing. No, hold on to do it, man, because me rate your runs per innings things, you know. Me rate it.
Yeah, man. It's bad.
I like innovation. It's good analysis. But me want to ask you something.
But you know it's not just the runs per inning.
No, man, but I main thing. No, but that's your main thing, man. It's a liquid shift with yesterday, man. Runs per innings.
Man, it's more than that.
Yeah, man, we know say no one thing make you great, man, but we know your runs per innings is a big thing for you. So, Lara versus Sachin, you think they're in the same class?
You know, me not do the analysis. I think, without crunching the numbers, that they are. Because Sachin played in an era based on the bowling that he faced, he more than likely would have been facing very strong bowling. And even though his runs per innings is slightly less than Steve Smith, who is in a different class, they are the door, but in a different room. I think Tendulkar is in the same room as Lara. But again, I have not done the analysis. I know that him average and him runs per innings rather get pushed up by some scores against Zimbabwe and Bangladesh, and that's a correction that has to be made.
It sounds like Smith ahead of Lara to me. It sounds like Smith ahead of Sachin to me. So runs per innings better, average better.
But if I'm saying that I think Sachin is in the same room as Lara, and I say Smith not in the same room, in our next room, then clearly I say Sachin I think is better than Smith.
But I'm saying based on your runs per innings thing, Smith is ahead in that regard slightly. His average is better. Why would then Smith not being in the room and Sachin can be in the room?
Because of the other factor, the quality of bowling that he has faced. Remember that I've been saying this even when Lara's runs per innings were slightly less than Smith, you know. And since Lara has a higher runs per innings, I said this, you know. I've been saying Lara's runs per innings is very close to Smith.
So the gap between
bowlers, and the same thing happened
between the bowlers that why make Smith can even them edge Sachin in the other two things. Him knowing in the room, but Sachin is that so the gap why?
No, boss man. I don't use batting average. Remember, batting average gives a false representation. So I don't use that.
So Smith slightly ahead. So the gap wide between the bowling in Smith time versus Sachin time.
I think the bowling between Sachin, again, remember what I said. I've done the analysis. One of the things that count against Sachin is that he played all the way up to 2013. I'm just saying off the top of my head, this is what I think. But when I do the thing, crunch the numbers, wherever the numbers carry me.
I like the fact that Smith runs per innings better, but him can't be in the room, but Sachin can't be in the room. I don't like it. So I want you to do the research and come back.
No, man, I'll do the research. So I can continue now.
Make a final
thing now.
Yes.
Go again?
Make your final point, man. Yeah, man.
Okay. All right, cool. Let me say something on what I said yesterday about Moti. Let me just conclude that. Every time I talk about Moti, I say the same thing. I start the same way. You can go back and listen to all the tapes. I start by saying we were talking about Test cricket. I then go on to say my position was confirmed by the stance of the selectors. They dropped Moti. They said that there was a concern. But I think the time before this when I spoke, I went on to make another point. I said, even if you want to take on the man white ball numbers, you're barking up the wrong tree because he has been highly inconsistent in that as well. And you cannot use one innings to try to turn that over. Moti's number in 2025 in T20 cricket. Bowling average 57. Runs per innings 9.5. His career average is way less than that. Motis form in ODI cricket. Bowling average 55.3. Economy rate 5.72. He has been highly inconsistent. So you can't use any of those. We're talking test cricket, but you don't know the argument, and you don't know the argument because you don't watch cricket, and I don't know why Zidane keep giving you waivers to come on the show. Gentlemen, we'll talk again Monday. Respect.
All right, sir. Big up yourself. Dangerous in 5. This show is sweet still, you know?
So people, just to emphasize the point, Dwight Chateau says Steve Smith cannot enter the room with Brian Lara. Dwight Chatou's big argument is runs per innings. He says Sachin may enter that room. But just know, says Steve Smith, run per innings slightly better than Sachin. Just remember that. Don't know how I'm going to wiggle out of that now. Next card. Oh, text.
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Zidane, mighty God, that is one of the most devastating knockout blows on the sports desk. Me almost feel sorry for CC.
Yeah, man.
Two-face from
yeah. Set up himself still, two-face. Set up himself.
I'm knocking out CC now.
Yeah, you're not special if you knock out CC still, honestly. You're not special.
Orville, there is no way you can say Maradona is greater than Messi purely on the field of play. You is a numbers man. You use numbers to justify Smith is the better batsman over Lara. Numbers would say Messi is greater than Maradona. So how do you justify that? Even going by eye test, you can say Messi is better. Not even close, Orville. Me always say football is not really as dependent on numbers as some other sport. I've been saying this for 15 years. For example, what numbers do I have to say Pepe Goodison or Tati Brown is a better defender than who? A lot of the numbers don't exist. Goals is one way, and assist is another way. But as I've always told you about assist depend largely on who me I pass the ball to. You know? So if me in a team where the man them in front of me are very, very good at putting the ball in the goal, and me keep giving them the ball and them keep putting the ball in the goal, I will now have a high assist stats. But if me a pass to a man and him not kick it in the goal, then my assist stats won't be great. So statistics as far as assists are concerned is largely dependent on who you play with. Goals is also, while goals scored is a little bit more reliable, but you have to know, Luton Shelton, for example, would have been the leading goal scorer for Jamaica. But you have to go look on some other things now. Against who, what kind of team, you know them something. So while in cricket and basketball and them thing, I think the numbers in them sport is a truer reflection of your quality than football. Having said that, Lionel Messi, if a man say Messi better than Diego, me nah go back.
Is that one of them one there for you where that way?
You get me? Me nah back. So I know one of the thing where I am against bramble argument to the people. Like them me take on, you know. A man say Messi better than Diego and Neymar, we discuss it. Me discuss it. But at the end of the day, it's not a bramble statement, you know. And I'm here to liquor bramble argument and win them. Yeah. There are enough good things, good points in favor of Messi that it is worth a debate, but me would knock a man if he said that. All right? Good. We go back online then. Oh,
we'll take the break. Yeah. We're coming back.
atmosphere. Here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
Donate to Western Sports' Back on Track sports program. Visit in-store or email marketing@westernsports.com for details. The time by Western Sports is
3 o'clock.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a church or you're a church organization or you're non-for-profit or you have a word, you're an evangelist, you're a pastor, you're a preacher, you're a Sunday school teacher, we want you to know that in our upcoming telethon, you can fill it during that time, free of charge. Just come on air and encourage the body of Christ and preach the gospel. If you are interested, give us a call at 954-900-4310. Participate in our telethon. Don't forget, free slot.
1 hour slots.
Several times a day for you and your church and your organization to preach the word of God.
For further information, call the Jamaica number 876-204-9356 or the United States Headquarters Office 954-773-8377 to reserve your slot now.
You don't always have access to a radio? No worries. Download the Omega Radio app wherever apps are found and listen to Omega Radio anytime, day or night. Tell everybody.
It's praise, worship, and the prophetic word this Sunday at the Omega Church, 11030 Wilds Road, Coral Springs, Florida. Starting time 11 a.m. Bring your burdens, lay them down, and receive the anointed word under the auspices of Archbishop W.J. Manning and Reverend Elizabeth Manning. This Sunday will not be the same. Brought to you by the Omega Church Broadcasting Network, 101.9 FM WOIB. Call 954-773-4444 or 954-900-4310 for details.
Working a telethon, yeah. Telethon! What's up, Pastor Lee?
The telethon is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, February 22nd to Sunday, March 15, with the telethon reveal on Sunday, March 15 during Sunday service.
Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air. For our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361 400 372 or Jamaica National 200 00267789 or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
Are you interested in working in media? Well, this may very well be your chance. Omega Radio is seeking persons to fill the positions of receptionist, traffic coordinator, accountant, and sales executives. If you think you have the right attitude and the drive to be a part of this team, then WhatsApp or call 876-204-9356 or email us at omegaradio@theomegachurch.com.
You're listening to Radio Omega FM. Broadcasting live. Welcome, Radio Omega FM. Radio Omega.
theomegachurch.com.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, do we spin a tune? All right, so we're going to spin a selection right now. And it's Lieutenant Stitchy. And it's called Solid Rock.
God, Jesus, and Christ
I stand. Oh, yo, 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 all on the ground is sinking sand. Oh, yo, 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 on him alone I will depend. Oh, yo, 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 it's every word I will defend. Oh, yo, 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 Jesus Christ, I'm his Savior and my Creator. My provider is my daddy, is my father, deliverer and my healer, my redeemer, master, teacher, doctor, lawyer, keeper, armor, warrior, helper, and protector. I would never be ungrateful to the King Most High. Forever I will praise him and lift him up high. All the mercies and the love he gives to you and I. That is the reason why we live and that's why on Christ the solid rock I stand. Oh, yo, 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 all on the ground the sinking sand. Oh, yo, 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 on him alone I will depend. Oh, yo, 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 it's every word I will defend. Oh, yo, 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 from the streets of the hilltop to the ghetto lane. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, God is still the same. Cause he put it for them up his very own name. So when the devil tempt you, don't come back because if God say you know me, it's a then. He say you know me, go there, and not then. He say you know me, say so then. For your word you can be blessed or condemned. He say me follow the word, you put it down, I follow friend. I follow friend, I follow wrong friend. Like the prodigal son, you're in a hot pen. But the grace of God can rise you again. Cause Christ is on the rock I stand. Oh, yo, 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 all on the ground is sinking sand. Oh, yo, 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 on him alone I will depend. Oh, yo, 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 it's every word I will defend. Oh, yo, 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 stop, rewind, pause for a cause. Listen the word of God, I know to receive the Lord. Repent, confess, and accept the truth. Talking to the gods, the Father, Mother, Holy. Hey, accept the Father, will be faith and pray, my friend. Resist the devil and him have to run away. And renew your mind and purge your heart and cleanse your soul. And let the Holy Spirit take control. Cause I'm Christ the solid rock I stand. Oh, yo, 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 all on the ground the sinking sand. Oh, yo, 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 yo.
All right, so that's Lieutenant Stitchy with one called Solid Rock. We'll get Andrew Price in a few minutes, but we'll take this call.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Franco from St. Besame.
Franco.
Yeah.
You know, say, me I call the number when me have, me not get no answer to it. And I don't want to send the credit. And it's not.
No, I'm glad you didn't send it because I ain't get no credit, so I was thinking you send it to the wrong number.
Right, give me, you want to give it, you're willing to give the number on here, no matter.
Yeah, but you, Zidane, you got the right number because a caller, a listener to the program, heard the number and called me.
Which number?
The number I gave you over the air last.
No, I'm never here. Remember, some of the number long time, you know, so that's why I asked if it's the same long time number you have.
Yes, it is. My number hasn't changed.
Why you don't answer your phone then?
1002, the last 4 digits.
Okay.
1002. Yeah, because I was going to call you a coot and why you getting fame off
well, don't move. Let me see if I the same number me have in number 4.
Yeah, man, I ain't moving going nowhere, man.
Hey, go and talk some sports.
Yeah, I'm going to talk some sports, man. That award, RJR Gleaner.
Yes, Sportsman
and Woman of the Year award.
Yes.
Wow, such a disgrace. I hope Bonnie Shine up here them no mind, you know. I hope she continue doing what she's doing. Don't pay them punks no mind.
No, it's not the eligibility. You're talking about what?
I ain't trying to hear that crap.
What you gonna say? They can adjust it for you, yeah, man.
It's a joke thing. It's a passion. It's a like thing. It's a joke thing. It's not about sports and your performance. This is just a disgrace, man. Underrating the girl and her achievement, man. Not even nominated. Ew, that's a big disrespect to my girl, man. Big disrespect. Bunny, don't pay them punks no mind, Bunny. You're great to Franco, yo. Ain't none of them can walk in your shoe all of them that was nominated, none of them come close to you, Bunny. Telling you, y'all, bunch of punks, yo. I'm watching this thing. I'm like, yo, they're really not gonna add this girl's not even getting nominated. Is you serious?
Yeah.
Bunch of punks, man. Popular liking contest.
This is a popular liking contest.
Yeah, man. Who them punks like? Bunch of punks, man.
A 6 years of punks. We get the message.
Get the message. All right,
yeah, man.
Me send off your thing.
They ain't get it enough, man. You should hear what Franco be saying in his private moments, man, off the air. You should hear what Franco be calling them. Please.
All right, Franco, me sort you out, so we'll be here from your Monday again.
Huh?
Me send you your thing, man, so we're going to hear from your Monday again.
What, you running me? I just came on the air.
No, I'm not running you. I'm not running you, my boss.
Oh.
Okay, but keep going then. Yeah, go ahead, man. You want to talk about the NFL now?
So what's going on in the NFL this weekend, man? Big weekend, man.
Yeah.
AFC and NFC championship game, man.
Yeah, the Express going to the Patriots.
Huh?
Patriots is the favorite on their side, and the other one, they say it's
that's
difficult.
what I was about to say. It's going to be a repeat of that Super Bowl that Russell Wilson gave away.
No, man,
interception at the 1 yard line.
No, but I didn't make the car. No, I didn't make the car for throw the ball when him should have run the ball. The coach, if he cuss.
Lynch, man, cuss him.
No,
man.
he's the coach. We get the cuss.
Man, he's supposed to don't pay that coach no mind and run the ball.
And just run the ball same way.
Huh?
He should just run the ball same way. I forget about the coach.
Of course, man. Please, man. Coach over there making dumb calls, man. You run the ball, man. Man, you know better than that. You're in the thick of the play. You're seeing what the man just did to get you down to the one yard line. Why not give him the ball again? He don't make it in. You call a timeout, then you try to throw the ball. You throw the ball, you risk getting the interception, and that's exactly what happened. I'm like, man, this man really gave this thing away, man. Really gave it away, man. I ain't never forgive him for that, man, because I ain't like Tom Brady. I wanted Tom Brady.
You didn't want Tom Brady to win? Yeah.
No, I didn't want him to win. Yeah, yo, he's great, yo, but he ain't my favorite player, man. I don't like when he wins, but, you know, Franco like winners, man, especially in big games, man, so I got to give him his props, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. So what's going on with what else? Something else important I wanted to. Well, you ain't find out is that guy Barry's son? You ain't check everything.
No, he's not. He's not.
Okay. So what do you think's gonna happen this weekend?
Arsenal will kill United on Sunday. City will beat Wolves at home and cut the lead to 4, and then we have that big anticipated game now on Sunday, and we're going to destroy United. 4-1.
No, man, United. I slap on them, man. I think so.
Well, you really switch up now.
Listen, I think...
man say, uno, not we.
I think 75.
75 what?
No more than 80 points going to win this thing, you know.
No man, 75 can't win this league.
I'm telling you, watch out, you know, see how competitive this thing is. You know, more points, Josh, Arsenal, how much them there? 50-something points?
It won't be a lot, but let's say 82.
Yeah, I don't even think it might even get to 82. I'm picking from 75 to 80. I'm thinking if Arsenal get another 25, 30 points, they're good.
Then 30 points now in the 80s, Franco. Yeah, 82.
Oh, them they about 50-something, you know?
With the 50, exactly on 50.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Another 25, 30 points. Yeah. Now, they're good. I'm thinking they're good.
So I definitely think we're good enough to get 10, because we have 16 games remaining. We can't get 10 wins from the next 16.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing it, man.
Then the next 6.
I hope they don't get too comfort, because I want them to win, even though I'm not supporting them and stuff, right? Yeah. But not for this season. But I want them to win, man. Heal up Emery. You have a caller named Emirates?
Yes.
Yeah, man. I want to heal him up, you know. I want to heal him up, yo. Yeah, man, for real, man.
Yeah.
He knows my boy Bergkamp, man. That's the man that made Franco started going with us.
Dennis Bergkamp.
Yeah, man.
All right. Big up yourself.
Leave it there, Franco.
Leave it there. You send your thing. Big up.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere. Here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
Need to speak with an officer from the National Land Agency's Land Titles Division? The NLA's QME Flex appointment system allows you to consult with an officer from the Land Titles Division online or over the phone from the comfort of your home or office. Book your appointment today at nla.gov.jm. For more information, call 876-750-5263. The National Land Agency. One agency, one goal to serve you better.
High school sports are a powerful part of Jamaican culture, building discipline, confidence, and opportunity. But after Hurricane Melissa, many schools and sports programs were left devastated. Western Sports is committed to getting Jamaican sports back on track. Donate to our high school fund, and we'll add an additional 30% to your donation for schools to purchase footwear and equipment. Donate in store or email marketing@westernsports.com for details. Let's get our schools back on track together. Conditions apply.
Love is a cornerstone of our existence. We live for its passion, for its pain, and even for the glory. Love is like a Guinness. 1 minute it's sweet, 1 minute it's sour. We're inviting all the singles and couples, married on all, to come and visit Pastor Elizabeth Manning and Bishop John Wayne Manning, hosts of the Real Talk Show that talks so much about love galore. February the 13th at 6:30 p.m. right here at 11030 Wilds Road, Coral Springs, Florida. There's going to be a gala you don't want to miss out. It's a red and white affair. I'm telling you, if you want to catch somebody this year, you need to come. If you are in a relationship and you're having trouble, I expect you and your lover to come. It's happening right here at Omega Church. Don't miss out on this. Go online at OmegaRadio.co and OmegaChurchOnline.com and register. We also gonna have pay-per-view, but if you don't register, you're gonna be missing out. Give us a call for further information at 954-773-8377 or 876-204-9356. Love doesn't just happen by accident. Love comes by purpose. Love on Purpose 2026.
You're listening to Omega Radio. Broadcasting live. Omega Radio. Omega Radio. Omega. You're listening to Omega Radio. Broadcasting live. Omega Radio. Omega Radio. Omega.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. We wanted to talk to Andrew Price, who made a statement the other day that is causing some discussion. Can we leave it at that? In some sections of the Jamaican public. He joins us for a few minutes. Andrew, what's up?
Thanks for having me, Albert.
Yeah, big up yourself, Gunnar.
Yes, Gunnar.
Yeah, there you go.
Andrew, you make a statement where people are talking about. We don't have long, so get straight to it. What exactly did Andrew Price say regarding local players in the national squad?
I said that local players must be given the opportunity outside the regular FIFA window to represent Jamaica in B internationals. That's the only way they'll be able to continue their development. And I have no problem with them having the games that are fixtured before the 26th and the 31st of March, because you need to have your best available squad for that set of games. And the only way you're going to find out if we have local players that are up to scratch who can make the grade is to have these practice matches. And with a new technical staff, at least they'll be aware of the system that you want to use for those games.
So let me get it. You're saying that in non-FIFA windows, when we will not get most of our overseas pros,
yes,
we must have a squad
playing international games. Yeah,
that's the only way they're going to develop. We need our Premier League players to play these internationals. Other countries do it, so we can do it also.
Then why would anybody disagree with that?
I don't know.
Why would that cause a discussion?
I believe
if you say when we can't get our overseas pros, we must still try to find practice games so that the local players can get to play.
It's correction. Me this figure say correction to tell the truth, you know.
Or maybe him just completely misinterpret.
But this man said not with correction. Correction said the man said expose players in the World Cup qualifiers.
You didn't
no,
say that,
I didn't say that.
You couldn't say that.
No, I didn't say that.
I was trying to tell correction on this.
I am saying there is a possibility that when the 23 selected for those two games, based on availability, loss of form, a lot of the overseas-based players may not be available, and we may have to draw some local-based players into that final 23.
So that's what.
And if you look at the game, against Grenada, there were four players that were consistently in the 23 throughout the World Cup qualifiers.
No, me understand the point.
Me understand the point. Ming, Warner Brown, Chambers, all of them.
Yes.
So you have to keep them active.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Pretty much, you have to get games for them in case they are needed. So you don't want to give them debuts in those big games. So that's actually what he's saying. So expose them first.
Because we already have some local base reggae boys.
Yeah.
Who are...
Yeah.
Me figure say that saying, Andrew. Me figure without even hearing, say that saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm not saying that we must use our local aggregation for those two crucial games, but I'm saying we may be able to find players who can contribute come the 26th and the 31st if people are not available. And we have to look at it. We need, and that is why we always register 60 individuals in the core group, so you can select the best 23 available.
Yeah.
Is there any other players who you assigned that Grenadian game that if you were picking at 23 you would include?
Well, definitely Joshua Anglin. I like the way he plays, especially.
I was talking of those who have not.
New ones.
New ones. Well, I mean, people like, Ellis. I like Ellis from Tivoli Gardens. I think he's a good player.
Ellis or Fuller? You said Tivoli.
Ellis, I like Ellis. He plays in midfield. I also like Fuller. Okay. I like both of them.
Okay.
Even Jordan Fletcher, he's having a very good run in the JPL at this point in time.
They would be in your 23.
Well, definitely depends on who is available. I can't.
But let us say everybody is available. Let's say all of them.
If everybody is available, I think that the players that were on that particular tour that would be involved is people like Anglin and probably Milne and Warner Brown.
So there'll be no debutants for you. There'll be no new
I don't think so. Not at this stage. No.
I mean, then if why I said this man, then why am I bother call it? Well, there's a reason why we call it.
Yeah, to clear it up, to clarify.
Yeah, I mean, look here. This is probably the most important games since we played Mexico in 1997.
Yeah.
It's do or die. Mm-hmm. So we have to have our best available 23 available for us for those two games. And we have to remember, they only have 3 days of practice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because most of the people who we envision that are going to be utilized are with professional teams, and FIFA doesn't give them up more than 3 days before the game.
All right.
Yeah, man. All right.
Matter cleared up, sir.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself. How are you this year? How are you this year?
Well, let me tell you something. I have something for them on Sunday.
Yes, indeed. Big up, Andrew.
All right.
You mentioned Anglin. You know that while sometimes I'm not impressed with angling in the JPL, you know that I've never seen angling in the Jamaica shirt and thinking he doesn't belong here. I've never seen him and say, you know that angling don't belong here. I always like what I see when he's playing for Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like...
Him not look worse than anybody.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, we go back online. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Albert.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, just listening to that call from Andrew. I can't believe that anybody with a motive of sense could hear what the man has said and really have a problem with it.
No, Andrew never
said. We don't tend to listen well enough. I would tend to hear what we want to hear. Because what the man is saying, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So
find games to look at the local base players so you can know if they're ready. Because you might not always have the top players ready for international.
Because the contact for man can go
him right.
Sounds basic.
So you know, if you run over the place and seek new players, you have one or two here that you can say, all right, we saw him a couple of times. I will like what we saw. Is him going to use to replace X or Y? Yeah.
And by so doing, you're giving them the experience at the international level.
Yeah, man.
So when them get a feel of what it is, so that when them go there, they are not like deer stuck in a headlight on the big international stage.
No, man.
I understand people. All right, so Dwight has something else, you know. Dangerous in fight.
Yes, he is, man.
The man, they are something else. Dwight wasn't born yesterday or tomorrow.
No.
So I can't understand for the life of me when I posed the question to the man, I think earlier this week, about Tendulkar, because clearly, if Steve Smith in the same room, I'm in a different room across to him, and I posed Tendulkar to the man's response was, him have to go investigate Tendulkar. Isn't Tendulkar contemporary Brian Lara?
Yeah.
So if he never born tomorrow or yesterday, and him claim to fame, you know, is that him the biggest guru on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
How can he not know about Tendulkar?
Well, he came back today, but he's smart. They say off the top of my head, he thinks Tendulkar is in the room.
The man is trying to be slick.
But then
him knows so I'm not going to grab him.
Yeah,
that's why I try to go around.
Runs per inning is the right main thing in him. I like runs per inning thing in him. But now that's him know that Smith and Sachin close. That's why he was hesitant, you know. No matter draft for the bowler thing now that probably Sachin face better bowlers. You know?
Yeah, so me agree with him part, you know, with the runs per innings, you know. Because that's another metric that you can use.
Yeah.
But his thing is that he might disregard batting average altogether. And that
I agree with him with that.
That is the way to say my cricket guru. He can't disregard.
It could be a perfect balance. Yeah. So Smith now, when you combine runs per innings and average, Smith ahead of Sachin.
Yeah.
You know?
Simple.
In both regards.
But
you know.
He's very disingenuous because if I'm going to tell you, say he must go investigate Sachin numbers to see if Sachin can be in the same room with Brian Lara. The man has been very disingenuous. He know the figures of Sachin as well. No. But yet he doesn't want to get Steve Smith rating. The man is so disingenuous. He has lost all credibility. He hasn't had a lot of credibility on the show in recent times anyway. But that was just a low blow. He has lost all credibility.
That question,
as if him don't know.
That question completely knocked him out. He couldn't come back from that. Because there is no way you can eliminate Steve Smith from a room with Lara. You're thinking about Sachin being in the same room with Lara when Steve Smith average more, have a higher runs per innings. Everything else. I used to, when me ask him that, him caught between two extremes. You know, if him say no, Sachin can't come in the room, then you know so that if Sachin can't have Brian Lara room, only people who don't understand cricket can talk like that.
Precisely.
And if him say yes, he can come in the room, then why Steve Smith can't come in the room when him runs per innings are average higher than the man?
A Sachin not in the room.
Yeah.
A Sachin
if anything is
Sachin. That's my point.
Me grab him. But you know why? You know how me grab him? Because but wait till him give me a time for that. And him couldn't escape that. And him come back today and just a waffle. There can be no room with Lara in our Sachin. You have to wonder if Sachin can come in the room. That's just ridiculous.
And that's why I ask the man in the band tomorrow. I'm the born yesterday. So he knows about touching. So he cannot come with no fool argument that are no rubbish. So the man is being very disingenuous. Quickly, the next thing. This thing with ITC and Bangladesh.
Yeah.
ITC needs
you know, me I get a new perspective on it, yeah. Alric, me I get a new thing on it. Hold the line. We'll continue with you for a few after the break. Yeah?
All right, cool.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere, here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
As we at the Omega Church are fulfilling God's commission according to Matthew 25, we are asking you to prayerfully consider becoming a monthly financial partner with us. By going to our website at www.theomegachurch.com, the top right corner, click on donation, and please donate or send your monthly donation.
NCB 361-400-3722. VMBS is 713-520-287. Cash App is $WOIB 1019. Zelle 954-773-4444. You can write us at P.O. Box 935005, Margate, Florida 33093. Be a sponsor today. You can add us to your will. Your donation, whether large or small, help us to keep us on the air.
Reaching out to your loved ones and they're being delivered, saved, and set free. Will you call Bishop and say, let me just be a partner? You may even do $10 a month. Whatever you can do a month, please do it, because watch this, you need this station and the station needs you. God bless you in Jesus' name. Thank you, Bishop, for letting me come here today. Praise God. And I appreciate your entire family. We family. Will you call Bishop and say, let me just be a partner?
Donors Hotline in United States at 954-773-8377. Or Jamaica Donors Hotline 876-204-9356. Our Omega Radio Donors Hotline Office in Europe 0115-647-4466. Thank you.
Will you call Bishop and say, let me just be a partner?
Need to ship across the globe? From Fort Lauderdale to the Caribbean, Canada, or anywhere in the world, Cheney Bro Worldwide Moving has you covered. Fully licensed, insured, and trusted for residential, commercial, and international moves, we make shipping stress-free. Enjoy tailor-made solutions for every shipment, fragile or bulky, and stay in control with our cutting-edge tracking system. Plus, friendly expert support to handle customs, paperwork, and any questions along the way. Ready for a smooth ship and move experience? Call 888-344-8895 now for your free estimate. Cheney Bro Worldwide Moving, connecting you to the world.
CBW Shipping is a proud sponsor of Omega Radio. Need to ship barrels, vehicles, or commercial cargo? Whether you're a returning resident or sending goods overseas, Lewis & Company Enterprising has got you covered. From Lauderhill to the world, we specialize in LCL, FCL, and all your international shipping needs, fast, reliable, and secure. Shipping to and from Jamaica and the world. For further information, call 954-850-7810 today. That's 954-850-7810. Your trusted partner in shipping and logistics. Lewis & Company, shipping made simple. Special thanks to Lewis & Company Enterprising, your trusted partner in international shipping and logistics, and a proud sponsor of Omega Radio. For more information, call 954-850-7810. Shipping made simple.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Omega Radio listeners, text message. This is a season of revival, restoration, deliverance on a debt-free year. Come and encounter the power of God at Omega Church and Omega Center. Join us every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. at Jamaica location and 11 a.m. at USA location. Every Sunday evening is deliverance service at 6 p.m. at the Jamaica location, where chains are broken and lives are being transformed. Every Wednesday is fasting and prayer service at 11 a.m. Thursday, Alpha Study at 7:30 p.m. At the end of each class, we have a Bible trivial. How well do you know your Bible? We are going through the Word of God, book by book. At the USA Coral Springs location only, and online for all our online viewers and listeners. Visit us at 17 Haining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida 33076. Hosted by Bishop John Wayne and Pastor Elizabeth Manning. Come expecting God to move at Omega. This is your year. Say it, God.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Are you in need of an immigration attorney? Hinkson Immigration Law is here for you. Located at 261 North University Drive, Suite 500 in Plantation, Florida. Attorney Jamal O. Hinkson is here to assist you with all your immigration needs. He has been an attorney for over 9 years and is a proud member of the American Immigration Lawyers Association. Hinkson Immigration Law offers assistance with family-based filings, visa extension, interview preparation, deportation defense, citizenship, and more. At Hinkson Immigration Law, their clients' needs always come first. For more information, give them a call today at 786-309-7038 to schedule your consultation. Hinkson Immigration Law Firm is ready to help you with all your immigration needs. Hinkson Immigration Law is a proud sponsor of Omega Radio.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Anyway, back on that.
Yes.
You have some information about the thing, new information.
Yes. So let me tell you what somebody sent to me now, and you can help me. Bangladesh and India have very strained relationships based on some coup in 2024. The former prime minister is exiled in India. The U.S. backed the coup, and India was opposed. The present leaders who came in on the back of the coup are the ones opposed to the team going to India. Help me if you understand this now. So Bangladesh and India have very strained relationship based on a coup in 2024. The former prime minister is exiled in India. So that the former Bangladesh prime minister. Is exiled in India. The US backed the coup and India was opposed. What could that mean?
India was opposed.
Yeah. So me not too sure me understand.
I don't understand that part either.
Right.
But the long and short of it, this is clearly political.
This is all political.
This is all political.
Yeah.
And the little rules that they might try to pull about security threat, not holding in the water.
No.
And that is why I'm saying the ICC need to put on its big boy pants at this stage and issue an ultimatum to Bangladesh. By X time, indicate if you're coming to the World Cup or not. And if that time comes and you don't indicate that they are coming, your spot will be given to Scotland. That's simple as that.
But then guess what?
Because
remember when India did see them now playing Pakistan?
Yeah, but that's a different situation. We know that Pakistan and India, they are always at war. And even last year, I think it was last year Champions Trophy, I believe, 2025.
Yeah.
Last year, India and Pakistan were almost Trump had to intervene and stop that from getting any
So this
into any big skirmish, you know.
This cool thing, yeah, where
Because there was a bombing in India.
Okay.
That the Pakistanis did. So we can understand that.
Okay.
So that was a serious threat at that point in time. And we know that they have always been warring over Kashmir, India and Pakistan.
Yeah.
So that's no secret. So they have to take the case on its merit. But in this case, this scenario, there is no credible security threat facing the Bangladeshi team. All of the teams are going to India, who have games in India to play, and there is no threat. The ICC goes as far as to sit down with the Bangladeshis, show them the security plan that they have in place to ensure that they are comfortable.
Could it be that Bangladesh, could it be, based on what the Virgin has sent to me, that Bangladesh is using this as a way to get them president back in Bangladesh, the exiled president?
But who exiled him?
Me don't know. That's why I said
Exile normally when you choose.
When you choose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if there was a coup, that's what I said, it don't make any sense. If there's a coup and he was deposed, if it's a coup and he was deposed and him seek exile, that's self-imposed exile.
Yeah.
So somebody else running the country. So you can't use that now as a basis to stopping the team from going, and that is why ICC must give an ultimatum.
The Virgin said the US had backed the coup and India was opposed. What does that mean?
So that's why Ghana, India.
Incomplete.
So that's why the man Ghana, India.
Right. Yes, by Monday, we'll take the weekend and follow up that. Yeah. Because look, well, depending if clearly if Bangladesh can't get to play and them use Scotland instead, that now will become
a new story.
News. Yeah. So let's see this. Let's follow.
Yes, so I'm saying ICC need to give them an ultimatum because the tournament is when? The 7th?
The 7th, which is 2 weeks from now.
Yes, so they need to give them an ultimatum. Indicate if you're coming or not.
Yeah.
And if you're not coming by X time, we need to get a statement. Confirm that you're coming. And if you're not coming, your space will be given to Scotland. Simple as that. ICC is the governing body. And them already said they're not going to move the games to Sri Lanka. They're not getting what they want. So might as well them just give the man an ultimatum and let them decide one way or another.
All right. So let me one last one. I'm getting another communique here. Ousted Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was sentenced to death in absentia on November 17 by the international.
That's in Bangladesh. By who?
Was sentenced to death in absentia. I mean, he wasn't there.
Yeah, man, I understand that.
On November 17, 2025, by the International Crimes Tribunal in Dhaka for crimes against humanity.
So, own Bangladeshi people sentenced him to death, and that's why I have to flee.
The conviction stems from her role, who is a lady, in the violent suppression of student-led protests in July and August 2024, which resulted in approximately 1,400 deaths, according to United Nations estimates. So in Ghana, India.
No, so the lady Ghana, India.
Yeah, she.
Because she has to use death penalty, so she flee.
So she run away. Ghana, India.
Yes, she run away. That's self-imposed exile.
So why would Bangladesh not want to go?
Because they're upset with India that India accept her. They want India send her back.
Oh.
They want India push her out. Yeah.
That extradition thing, them want. India decided them not to.
Yeah, man.
So it's straight politics.
Then you can know India for that.
Politics, straight politics, man.
Politics straight. You know, not for the cricket. And that is why
ICC is security.
None at all.
No, what ICC's only business is cricket.
So based on what I said to me now, this woman has committed some more atrocity in Bangladesh. Them sentence her for hang.
To death.
Or whatever kind of death. She run back to India, and the Bangladesh people them vex the India and send her back to Bangladesh. So Bangladesh now play down in India.
Yeah.
They support Bangladesh and India reach the final.
Good question.
It's simple. So ICC need to get firm from Bangladesh. Simple as that. Either they come or you not come. You not come, Scotland take a place. That's simple as that, you know.
Yeah, so when it comes to issues of the kind, I saw your son for all of them, you know, players mustn't feel like they get the tail mustn't walk the dog.
Yeah, I'm consistent with it, man.
It's a principle, man.
I'm consistent with it, man.
It's a principle, man. It's simple, you know.
Tail can't walk the
It's
dog.
simple. Can't walk the dog. I think it's the governing body. It's either you indicate that your intention to come,
Are you not?
and even so, or you not come.
Hey.
I mean, I still have, tell Scotland to come if they pass standby, and even make themselves available to play the first game. That's simple as that.
All right, Alric, big up yourself.
Yeah, man, cool. Enjoy the weekend, Jay.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
Alric, is credit you use on your phone?
No, I think hook up straight.
Okay, all right. Me think so, you know. All right, big up.
Yeah, man.
Kind of call it deserve a credit, you know.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll
Big
come
up.
back after the break.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere. Here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
Need property sales data for Jamaica? Use the National Land Agency's Jamaica Property Sales Data JAMPROP application to assist you with information regarding the transfer of registered titles, registered mortgages, as well as sale prices of properties. To register for JAMPROP, all you need is internet access. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or visit nla.gov.jm. The National Land Agency, one agency, one goal to serve you better.
Are you in or around Manchester or passing through? Then Yardman gas stations are must stop. Located in Hatfield, Manchester, we have good quality fuel at great prices. Yardman gas station, the fuel stop for everybody. Call 876-523-3281 for all your fuel needs. Yardman gas station is a proud sponsor of Omega Radio. Located in Hatfield.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. We'll go straight back online. Hello?
My time.
Yeah, Bull. Good afternoon.
I'm not thinking about I want to get mixed. But doesn't say this in 10 seconds. You know. Gentlemen, we'll see if we can get three or so or two calls in a one segment. No? When one call a segment, a joke thing. If we want to get more opinions throughout the day, yeah?
I remember you saying that.
Okay, yeah, man. I know why you're going to remember. You can start. This is what you can start timing me now.
No. I'm just saying I remember. It's a big
Zidane,
cut.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the best central midfielder in the JPL?
Central midfield and the JPL.
Yeah,
Anglin.
8 or 6.
Anglin. Yes.
You know the guy, the youth from Mobile. I don't know if he's Brazilian or Colombian or whatever he is. Lima, number 6, the tall one.
Yeah, I know who you're talking.
Boy, I'm bad.
Him nice. Him nice, man.
Smooth, and he's a thinker of the game.
Him nice, man.
Then I stand over Royal Lakes when they were playing. My team, Spanish Police, was playing Mobile.
But remember your team is special, do you know?
No, man, I see him play like regular, but at first...
Okay, him nice. Yeah, man, me nice, me see him. Me see, man, him nice, man. He's a nice team, Mobile, you know. You're a good looking baller for sure.
Man. This man is teaching. It's like me I look on a poor man's Rodri.
Yeah.
I'm sure them tracking him amount of passes him have won that game. They are wholly big man. The man just moving, knocking, always a check over him shoulder. Things they want to see the Jamaican them do. And I'm now comparing it to the other teams that will play and the other central midfielders, including ours. I'm going to say, them just don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have they know when to knock, know when to carry, know when to come out and give the defenders the space to play, know when to drop in and collect. Him just it's like everything him doing just on time and perfect. Him bad, man.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, the big game on Sunday. That used to be a big game.
No, man, it's a big game this morning. This Man United play some...
It's a big game this for a couple of reasons. One,
yeah.
United have a chance now to really contend for a Champions League spot. And as I would have said before, I think Ruben Jado decent work because when he left the side was in what? 5th or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a point off or probably level with a Champions League position. So it wasn't as dire as persons were making out to be. Now you look at this Manchester United team play against Man City. City defense line, and that just never did good. So it was suited for how Man U was going to play.
Mm-hmm.
But how Man U want to play, or who played against City, you can use that exact same formula and play against Arsenal.
That's exactly what you're gonna do.
Sit in for a nice low block.
But you know your transition game. Your transition game is heavy, you know. You don't transition,
man, because of the pace.
But you don't transition with 1 or 2, you know. You transition with everybody pretty much, you know.
Everybody.
But you have to be careful against me with that, though, you know.
Yeah, because if you pinch it back.
Yeah, you have to be careful with me with that. I mean, I'm gonna likely better at pinching it back than Man City.
What Man U has to do now, we have to do now, is we have to be more clinical than we were against Man City. Because it's Arsenal team not going to give you 5 and 6 chances, clear-cut chances.
Yeah, you're correct. Scoreline was flattering in favor for Man City the other day, you know. Should have been worse.
If you're playing against them now, if you get 3 chances, you have to try to think 1 or 2 of them have to hit the back of them.
You're not going to get 3 clear-cut chances.
You don't think so?
No, it's
the last time I played against Arsenal, I had 4 or 5.
The last time was when?
At Old Trafford.
Was when?
Opening day.
No, but that you're going back to opening day. You should have won that game. You come back to opening day. We don't give that already.
I'm just saying, and I think if Man City win and Arsenal would think, you know, you'll come out and try. Because they would think, you know, win this game and you're good. You know, lose this game is still 4 points.
I'm just glad we're in a must-win situation, no time at all, you know. That's I mean, like about the position that I'm in, you know.
So City, you don't have to win any game.
City have to go in, every game City go in, them think they must win that game, and that's why they're going to get caught out more often, you know.
Yeah. And also the defense line, when you push the higher left hand money, the man can't cover no space and deal with it. So quickly before I will tell Mr. My time up. 2 couple of things. One.
Yes.
Garvey, stop. I'm mad Mr. Depp on the radar, that big man. Basically, you're telling me if I'm marking a child's paper and I'm giving them a 6-week test, and at the first 6 weeks, this child get 90. Second week, them get 74. And one get 50. And come back again now and get 46. The one that got 46 is better. I'm mad Mr. Tassin, big man.
Because his drop-off was less.
Because his drop-off was mad Mr. Tassin. I don't think you phrase it well. So,
hold on, you want the rest of 10 minutes for the program?
There's no other way to phrase it. The man attack crap. Him get caught. Look at what he said that LeBron James drop out to 42%. He was horrible. So I said 42% horrible.
Maybe one to say the drop off was horrible. That better way to phrase it in the English class.
Yeah, but
big man thing.
That still give a false impression of how the 2 people were performing.
Yeah, another thing more on touch again. By now, Avila said that whatever correction says, correction name needs to change on the program to what you call a pinch of salt. Anything that correction says needs to be taken with a pinch of salt, big man. Too much misinformation, or what you want to call misleading information, or error in, what you want to call it now? What
interpretation. Error in
interpretation.
Yeah.
So we not say lie, but interpretation skills need a lot of work on.
All right, leave it right there. So remember, we need 2 people
like
segment.
It's like him slung a language class and interpret it, Matt.
Remember, we need 2 callers to the segment. So big up, here.
All right,
hey, that statement is going to come whole, you know. I want to say one.
No, but it's still long, you know. Long, you know.
Bull can have a 2 segment if we allow. I want to say something, though. Me hear a man this morning, is it? I use the term pinch hitting wrong. You did hear it?
No, I didn't hear that part.
The person said the West Indian batsmen, we expect them to rotate